best bet.
I don't have anything like that. I'm playing dangerous.
He's going Dirty Harry on us. Oh no!
Okay.
Come on, Anna.
Also,
Anon,
what happened while I was away?
Basically,
ton.
everyone just kind of had some discussions within their various little things of the people that are in the pods down there, and
We
And-
convinced Zero to not commit decimation of the continent.
yeah.
So,
That's lame.
if I may, we know some things. Let me tell you some of the things we know, and the people who discovered those things
He'll be
can
back.
tell us. Okay, can everybody hear me? The people who found those things out, they can tell you one by one what they discovered. So what Hans and Tali discovered by inspecting the pod people is that they're hooked up in these like matrix-like jars. There's a fluid involved. They're sleeping. They're getting dreams. They're also being downloaded with tons and tons. They are downloading tons and tons of educational programs to help them be very efficient worker bees for the brand new world of
For the hive.
warriors.
Mhm.
Right. So now, what did Dunban uncover?
Basically that there are at least 24 odd other kids ranging from like the age of 6 to like their early teens that visually look very similar to Elliot, and they're all psionic. But they had like weird in the fact that they're very well behaved for, well, children, and obviously he's trying to incite, chaos. Because, like, it's kind of unnatural, so he just, more or less just kind of is just like, time to act like a big brother.
Time the boogie.
And he just
Coming through
causes
okay?
chaos.
Am I...
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Voice back? Okay. Yeah, sorry. These headphones have a built-in microphone, and it overrides the one that I had. I was trying to say some thing. It's okay. You guys got back on track anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I heard everything, so yeah. Keep
Mhm.
going.
So we're learning some things.
Mm.
And the things that we're learning, we're getting a broader picture of the state of things. So all over Boreas, there are pod people plants that have supercomputers that are feeding and growing the workforce of tomorrow, right? And Exotech wants to get their grubby little mitts on it because those are the perfect little workers. They're perfect. They can do everything that they want them to do. They're programmed. They're...
Sometimes you build these things, though.
What was your question?
Exotech didn't build the pod people creators.
I was under the assumption that these were all Exotech things.
Yes, they did build them.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right. Yep. So they want the rebel insurgency to stop so that they can begin to fully finish the next workforce of tomorrow. They're going to tidy up the planet with the people that they currently have. Maybe they're not so perfect, so desirable, but they are being like controlled by like food and all that shit. And they're kept docile, and they're a workforce, so it works. But yes.
Maybe one thing that didn't maybe come across during the conversation with Zero is that he made the people aware of what's happening in Palaclatus specifically. He told them about what's happening to them, and they reacted to it, and they started becoming more self-aware of their situation, and they were actually fighting back against Exotech. And in a panic, Exotech decided just to collapse the goddamn city before they could find a way to escape. Because they didn't want them to leave, and so they just chalked it up as being an accident.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Which is why Zero feels responsible for the situation, because he did this to them, and that's what led to 10,000 people dying.
All right.
And that's sad, right? But here's the thing. Zero has an unwinnable situation. Exotech has unlimited funds. These people have been put on the back foot by the Red Fangs themselves, funded by Exotech. And they're going to lose. The domino's already tipping. So Hans did appeal to him tactically as a leader, as a general. And he said, look, I want you to think about things. Your men that are left, just have them fuck off and escape into the forests and go underwater and become little submarine men, and just be quiet, be cool. They know the land better than Exotech does. Meanwhile, the Boreopolis is going to fall. Exotech is going to take it. And once Exotech does, well, hopefully we'll have already well and truly left. The idea is to leave, get some bigger forces, bring a capital ship, and glass the Exotech forces on the way back. And then liberate people who are sleeping underground.
Question.
We went from fleeing to an orderly withdrawal to declaring open war on a mega corporation.
Yeah.
What?
Well, now I really wish I had been there for that because Johnny doesn't want to leave.
I mean, you know, that's his decision.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
he's gonna stay with these people and just like live amongst the trees. Wait, he could totally do that. He's a cowboy.
Yes, that's what
Yes.
I want to. That's what he wants to do.
Johnny's just gonna
Also,
become
Johnny,
the wind.
the joke
Mhm.
joke I made, I didn't want to say the origin joke, is like, you know how like the meme is the trees speak Vietnamese? The bushes speak Slavic.
Yeah, right. So yes, so all of the rebel forces are going to sink into the background, and you are going to lead them.
It
Fuck
may.
yeah.
It,
I
listen, Hans, with the skills that I have, I guess, been downloaded with into me, I was quite literally made for this.
Oh, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
Everything in my life until now has been a complete fabricated lie. But this, maybe this is where I belong.
Also, Ari,
Hmm?
I recommend if we're going to be doing this epilogue thing, I would say record it and then just post it to your archive channel saying, due to emergency circumstances.
I've got a recording going. I'll cut out any fluff that isn't relevant.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were doing that or not.
No, I got a recording going on in the background, so like I said, I'll cut out anything that's irrelevant.
You're ahead of the
Well-
game. Good job.
All right, so the Zabo brothers, I suppose, are gonna lead the resistance on Boreas. Is that what's gonna happen?
That is the plan.
Got a lot of catching up to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in way over our heads here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we'll find out when we
way
someday
over our heads here.
start our sequel, Operation Bigger Avalanche.
Operation Landslide.
Yeah,
Operation-
exactly.
Operation gotta get Johnny back.
Operation Mudslide.
You'll get to
Ugh,
me
that sounds a little
post time
disgusting.
skip, John. You can tell I'm post time skip because I'll have an eye patch. My eye will be fine, but I wear it because it looks cool.
No, you got the eye patch and beard and become Venom Snake.
Yeah, I'll get some shrapnel in my forehead.
I think snipers, they can have their eyes saved for when they're
Mhm.
sniping.
Yeah. Hans,
Yeah.
I'm already a demon.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is actually very pleasing to Hans because he knows that Johnny is just gonna become a squad leader himself. He's gonna take on these little ghosts. I think that's touching. He knows he succeeded as a squad leader.
Oh shit,
Are you-
we can!
Are you guys prepared to close this out?
I need another beer, so we're gonna do that. I'll be right.
I need another beer.
I'm ready as well.
All right.
Actually, I'll be right back. I need to get more pizza for this.
Or
You're damn right
area,
you do.
or area at the very least, we could have a what if scenario if we actually did fight it out, just as like a big like bonus as a bonus session.
I'm
once-
just kind of
if-
putting
if
it
and
as
when.
I'm just putting it as a if sort of thing, kind of like what Kiki did for the Maze reunion, where we just have like one last thing that we just kind of do part of that campaign.
Yeah,
Something not immediately, but when we can all just reconvene.
yeah. Once things calm down, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Because also, awesomely enough, I am still free Thursday afternoons with this next semester schedule.
I mean, I have probably other things to worry about, but hopefully it won't be 9-hour days.
Exactly.
Only
I have
6
more
hours.
pizza. Let's do this.
Pizza, pizza.
Guess we got that pizza party after all.
God damn it.
It would have been even if we got Get in Bed with Mr. Zed, I think the pizza party one would have been pretty funny as the
It would have been
final roll.
hilarious, and also it's like, come on!
It's just Mr. Zed walking out of the thing. He's got 2 pizzas in his hands.
Like, what
Who
up?
ordered the deep dish?
That's not pizza, the fucking casserole.
Oh, see? See?
Bunch of heretics. Why have less pizza when you can have more pizza?
Bez, you don't have more pizza. It's the same amount of crust.
But I will
No,
admit,
there's
deep
just
dish is
more
a
pizza.
product of... Deep dish is a product of its birthplace.
But I
Yeah,
don't know,
hell.
like deep dish doesn't sound as. I mean, it sounds better than like who ordered the thin crust. Like what, you know.
Yeah, that
Sounds
sounds
lame.
lame.
Sicilian,
Well,
Sicilian
deep,
pizza is
like-
where it's at, though.
Anyways.
All right, so we just need a Dan the man to come back.
Mm-hmm.
He can
And the man in the
You went to go
garbage
get a
can.
beer.
that we can commence.
Oh man, Dan the garbage can man, or Dan the trash collector man, or
Dan the
Dan-
garbage man,
Frost.
you fool.
Dan the recycle man,
Dude.
or Dan the car man.
What?
Or
Frost.
Yeah.
Stop it.
What's he doing?
Being Frost.
Oh,
That's too bad.
damn.
you guys love me, you know it.
Debatable.
That's a strong word.
What would you do without me?
Not have Irsa breaking into everything and maybe causing chaos while she's at it.
Yeah, you'll have someone else doing that.
Sure about that, bruh?
Man, I
Oh,
was actually
boy, I'm
thinking about
excited.
rewriting some of those. Rewriting that. Because one thought that went through my mind is like, what if we created that Zero was like Lennon?
What?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, but just imagine him doing like the Lennon pose and just like da 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 da.
Remember the last time some people thought Lennon was Lennon?
Wah.
Fine, we
Now
can make
I
him
need a
beyond
beer.
Lennon.
Become shot.
Now I need
Very good.
vodka.
That's
Not
a
right now,
very different
DJ, we need you sober.
governmental system.
Too
late.
We can just go back and find all the John Lennon music videos and play Zero.
How long does it take a man to get a beard? Yeesh.
Hey
But I
man,
gotta find one.
beer selections are very important. And then you gotta open the beer.
We gotta
Especially if
go
he's not
down
drinking,
into
right?
a freaking dwarvish vault, fight a dragon, make sure the giant cave spiders haven't gotten into it.
No, the cave spiders.
Feed the cave spiders.
Gotta check
Yeah,
check
yeah.
check the
Check
aging
the
of the beer.
necromancer in the dungeon.
Make sure nothing was spoiled. Find the right mug.
Get a pretzel.
Oh, I love. Man, I need to go to Auntie Anne's Pretzels and get one of the pretzels because the pretzels are fucking amazing.
Can agree.
Do agree. Too bad, but they're not in Canada.
Wait, what?
Welcome back, Dan.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Are we ready to rock?
I am ready to
Ready?
see if Dunvan dies.
I have
Which
to
he
stand up
shouldn't.
'cause I've been sitting down for too long.
Oh no,
now
you
that I
suck.
got wireless headphones, I can go wherever I want.
Come on,
You can
Ari.
do jumping jacks.
Did you roll your precog for today?
And they're terrible.
Excellent. Everyone's going to die.
Wait, really?
I wanna
3 and 2
evoke,
4s, dude. That's why I said I
Ugh.
could have karma'd Frost, but I didn't.
I would say all of us were well rested before this, if you may.
Yes.
Do we get R&R dice?
You know what? You guys haven't had a downtime action in a long ass time. Everybody gets R&R dice.
Oh man.
How much? How many?
I'll give you 3.
Oh
Ooh.
shit!
Yeah.
Everybody
So
gets
now-
3 R&R dice. Don't spend them all in one place now.
Yeah. So to conclude, the R&R dice can be used for rerolls or result bonuses, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And
Okay.
note, I still have my free 10 because of my trinket.
Yeah, you haven't used it yet.
I don't
Nope.
even know
Okay.
what mine would do.
Prevent you from dying.
Well, yeah.
Tap A quickly to not die as fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Press F for
All right.
Dunban.
No.
So, we're going to start
No
this
one
off
actually
that you
cares about him.
guys,
That's not his sister.
DJ, shush. Doing the thing. So, you guys get back to the surface. You are preparing for your final push, or for your final mission. So, your mission is actually significantly changed from before. So, do you want to? So, you're going to make a raid on Boreopolis, correct? You are not going to block off the glacier
Oh no, you misunderstand.
river. Oh,
Excuse
okay.
me. Han Stuff himself and the Rhinoceros Rex, piloted by whoever, Heathcliff, let's make it. They're going to begin the construction work on setting up the charges on the mountain range itself. They're going to be doing as planned. So these 2 locations here are basically getting demo charged with the syrup.
But they're making it so that the city
Are
itself
you sure
doesn't
you
get
need
destroyed.
to do that?
Well, isn't it Exotech that could flood this valley and just kill all the people here? Well, no, that
Or
they want
at the very
They
least, the rebels.
They wouldn't want to do that.
Or it's just
They
like the
won't
rebels.
They want Boreopolis, yeah. Boreopolis
And-
is their crown jewel of the planet.
right. So
But
let's
still,
roll
at
this
the
back.
same time, the rebels could have done it.
Why
Yeah.
I was going to suggest that was because of
Zero wants to do that. How, did you forget
Shh,
that?
shh, shh, shh. The
I
thing
He
agree.
is,
initially wanted at least.
the
I
thing is,
totally agree. Yeah, this was the a contingency plan because of Zero himself, threatening to blow this thing up here and flood this area. He's not going to do that now, is he? Because we are
No.
on our way to
No, you,
Boreapolis.
convinced him, you convinced him otherwise.
You're right. We have ourselves some Zonium. Why don't, Compound X. Why don't we bring one of those with us and basically rig the Rhino up with the other one? And we could use that Zonium to kick the shit out of Exotech in the future.
You
You
could
can.
bring it with you. You could leave it behind with the rebels, and they could do something with it.
Oh, the Rebels, could they make good use of it?
Johnny could.
It was implied that they were trying to do something with it earlier, before the Site 15 complex
got raided.
went up in flames.
I'll take
literally.
it.
Let's just split it up. So we get some, the rebels get some. Bing bam boom.
so basically, we both have 1 charge.
I like that idea.
Because I can also use it.
So no.
All right.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
we'll say that. How about we'll say that you gave a new message to Elliot to meet you guys at the Site 9 complex. We're going to use that as a muster point for any other rebel forces that want to help you take Boreopolis. Because by the time you get back to the surface, you are informed by another member of the rebels that the Exotech forces have taken. I mean, they've taken Shiverrock already, and now they have taken Boreopolis. It is now firmly in their hands,
Wow.
and a lot of
For
the rebels
now.
were forced to retreat. But they haven't fortified their position yet, so that still leaves you an opening.
Well, here's the thing. We're causing a ruckus down here pretty soon, right?
Oh, that
Yeah,
ruckus has been going on, and
Good.
their forces are not as strong in Boreopolis because a lot of them had to get diverted to see what this other large force was about, which allowed Elliot to pass through no problem. I need to make a check. I'm gonna roll some dice here to see what happens to Vadim and Devil Core. Not too great. They get back and they are majorly borked up.
Oh no, borked.
So they are trapped. They are trapped behind enemy lines. They cannot help you.
They got some heavy opposition over there.
Well, we're down to Moscow then.
Yeah, so the Moscow and the Apex, actually, you guys didn't find out who was piloting that Night Gaunt when it flew out of that base. That was Devilcore. He's flying the Night Gaunt.
No shit.
Because you blew up his Apex Predator, and he's like, well, now I gotta get a better one. Oh, this one flies. Nice. So he got himself a bit of an upgrade.
Interesting.
Not dead, is
In
he?
its favor. Neither of them rolled a 1, so they're not dead. They're just currently unavailable to help you.
Okay.
They're just borked.
They're stuck.
All
How
right.
many of
Sharky and the
the
drunk are just out of your hands right now.
how many of the Zavo brothers know how to pilot an ACE?
Okay, so we are actually. I was thinking about doing something about that. I'm actually maybe we could save that for like a future thing, and we'll just say that none of them actually are here right now. It's just you and
At
Zero.
very least we don't have enough ACEs for all of them.
Because that's
That's
another. That would be a whole other like plot point that we'd have to wrap up. There's no time. We gotta go.
Go, go,
Gotta
go!
move. So it's just you and Zero, and he.
All right.
Zero was interested in trying to find the rest of them and making sure that they're not.
Oh, did he not have all of them?
No. It was just going to
Okay.
be you two.
Okay.
That's his secondary goal is to go out into the world or go out into the universe and try to find the rest of those clones and release them from Zon's grip.
Good.
And so we're gonna put your marker down here at the Site 9 complex. So this is when the rebels are all kind of getting together. And what is your new battle plan? So you're not gonna flood the place anymore. You got Elliot to bring you the syrup. So Hans, what is the next course of action?
All right. So at this point, I want to take the satellite and put it under Ursa's command, and I want her to be on the lookout for any type of large battlement or doomsday weapon or serious forces or whatever. Just kind of scan the area and see if you can track their movements for us.
I could do that.
That'd be great. And
All
then
right.
after that, has Elliot synced up with us yet? He has, hasn't he?
I think
Yes,
so.
he's right with you. Yeah.
And we're divvying up all the syrup. We're pouring them in little pots. And we're handing them off to various other rebel forces. Okay, so
Yes, she takes the pot. Come on, me.
right, just taking her pot. Everybody gets a pot. Okay, so the idea is to spearhead, loud and proud, march right through the front gate, take command of a ship, or we clear the area for our friend. We've got a friend who's coming in. I forgot what it was. What was his name again? I totally forgot.
Shifty Rashid?
Shady Sharif gave us a contact.
Sharif. Yes.
Yeah, Shady Sharif.
Are we getting help from Mr. Zed?
Mr. Zed himself?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Zed is helping you out too. He is here to help.
Right. So we could just go in there guns blazing. I actually thought.
You are. So you want to go to the spaceport and you're meeting up with somebody called Reno.
Reno, that
He's the
was-
captain of the narwhal called the Smooth Operator.
Smooth Operator. So the Smooth Operator is in Boreapolis, or it's arriving in Boreapolis?
It's been a few days. It has arrived.
That's right. Okay, so we just got word that our exit out of here is already parked in Boreapolis, under the guise that it is an exotech acceptable operation. So we're going to smash our way through. We could do it quietly and then fight our way through, or we could create a huge distraction and just like create a avalanche landslide something onto this agri-cluster here, make them go, hey, what the deuce, and draw their forces out, and then we can move in.
Destruction.
Dunban's all for going in guns blazing because he's crazy.
Okay, we'll just crack that nut head on then.
If I have proven anything, he goes in guns blazing, even though he has no guns.
Sure. Well, that's how the Red Fangs drag their way through this world, and it's going to drag its way back out.
And we're all coming out of it.
That's
I
right.
swear.
Yeah, so I imagine we're just spearheading it. We're going to take them head on. We're going to command all of the remnant forces that are staying here to just kind of like fall back. They're not going in, but we're going in. We don't want them to get shot up in the crossfire because they're going to be staying here.
Mm-hmm.
Any allies in this fight? I think Hans would reach out to the other groups.
All right.
What was that one?
I feel like
Turns
that's
out
not
who's
gonna
here?
work.
I'm gonna go deal with that real fast. You guys keep coming up with your plan and
Sure. Well,
talk amongst yourselves.
like Samurai Squad and all those guys, we could call out to them and be like, "Hey, what is your guys' plan here? Are you sticking with Exotech or are you coming with us?"
They're mercenaries.
I feel
Exactly.
they'll go
They
with
pay
the
for
money.
they go for the highest bidder.
That's true. Exotech could be basically paying them a shit ton of money.
And I don't think we got much to compensate them with other than being like, yeah, we'll just destroy you.
That's true.
You know, I can
We
always
could just bribe them and say, hey, we'll pay you to not kill us.
With what?
Tali's got 30k.
What if we use the satellite to help hack our way into Boreopolis as quietly as we can? Basically, people will see us, they'll have visual confirmation, but we'll have ceased the alarm being spread. And then by the time we've actually made our way to the spaceport...
Yeah, exactly. Have it
It'll
be
be
a
too
slow... Basically, interrupt communications and security
Yep. Black
to
it out.
the point where it's a slow burn rather than a gas can exploding.
Exactly. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to blanket them with white noise.
Brainstorming.
Hell yeah. I
And
like
also
it. So
Dan-
Operation Avalanche. We're going to slowly creep through like a white cloud, and we're heading towards Boreopolis. We're going to blot out everything we can with snow, make sure nobody knows we're coming.
Also, Dan, please tell me you listen to that tasty ass jam I dropped in the chat.
I'll listen to it right now. Nice.
Yeah, just make sure the audio bleed.
Go resolve.
That's actually music that was made for a bigger D&D community.
I was saying more just in the fact that I could hear it through Dan's headphones.
No, I know. I'm just saying,
Oh,
like,
sorry.
it's just like he mentioned the name
I
of
got
it.
now. Yeah, it should be lowered now.
Yeah.
But still, like, I like that idea a lot better because that has the highest chance of us getting out all in one piece.
Yeah, I agree.
And One Piece is what we
okay.
prefer for our bodies to be in.
Yeah, exactly.
I totally agree.
Hey, Ari, irony. Dumbman loses an arm. It's his useless one.
Boing, 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 boing.
Irony at its finest, wouldn't you say?
Will he ever get that fixed? Who knows?
Nope.
You don't see the point.
He's like, can I get a replacement, but just have it not move?
No, if he ever
I got-
actually fully got replaced, it'd be like, I'd probably at least like my yawn back.
So, Alex.
Yep.
Of course, I want you to be the spear tip of this. I want you to take some mooks with you, just kind of spread out. And we're going to crash in easy and slow. The second they spot us, just jump them. Jump them, go melee ham on their ass.
Go full Yakuza on their ass.
Right, and I want you to bust them up good without firing a lot of weapons. We're going to keep all the serious weapons fired down in case some scout, down the block a couple miles can hear our explosions. So run as silently.
You are saying that to someone that pilots a machine that's primarily a melee machine. I don't have any heavy ranged weapon on me in any case.
Basically,
Yep.
basically going quick, going silent, come out unscathed, leave them bloodied.
I agree. So all three of you guys are the spear tip. I mean, it's obvious. You guys can take them out in melee and just cut them up, move in
And there's
quick.
ears in the background.
Yeah,
Thor!
slice their throats as soon as you jump on them. Proverbially, the mech. You disable the mech, and then we just slowly creep in.
Alright, while Blaz is still out and about, I'll be right back. I think I need to probably corral my dog.
Good. Was there
But
anything-
still, like,
Oh, sorry. go ahead.
at least this is an active epilogue rather than a passive one.
That would be my preference, and I agree. I think it's great.
Because again, it's just a matter of like, could we have done this also Thursday with Anon, considering what he set up for Johnny? Yes, but it would leave a sour taste in my mouth. And again, it's just a matter of like the stars aligning that we're all here tonight.
Oh, I agree. By the way, Anon, thanks for being here. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
was
exactly,
so upset
man.
when I heard that you might not make it to that episode, that I've been trying really hard to make it work.
We all have been.
The closest thing to working as we got, but I'm happy that we have it.
Yeah, exactly. Like we had, like the fact that the only reason why we had those VR missions was to test things out and just to give us a little extra padding, just to like hope like you can get off Thursday.
Yeah.
But if you can't, you can't. It's
Well,
unfortunate.
I think it all summed up in the little RP blurb that I wrote. Everybody was just hunkered down in the base while the storm raged. Put our nose to the grindstone and got a lot of fun out of it. Trained, created a optimal payload for all of our characters.
The haunted fax machine.
Exactly, a lot of great stuff, but all those things are necessary. It was almost kind of like a hyper track to prepare us for the end game.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like these.
Just sped up time. We would have normally have done missions and met people and been like, "You're an asshole." No, we're friends, and that would have been great. But this was just kind of like an accelerated track. So we got through a lot of content, of course, and we made some really badass mechs. Do all of you guys feel like you have end game mechs?
Dan, you
Oh.
know what my mech can do, and tell me
Yeah,
that this is
I agree. It's an end game
I'm
mech.
back.
Really fantastic. Oh, welcome back. I don't know. Did you hear me at all, Ari?
No, because I was grabbing my dog.
That was fast this time.
Yeah, I've gotten better about not having to chase her.
Good.
That is awesome. General question posed to the whole group.
Mhm.
Do you feel like you have an end game mech? I mean, we've been putting a lot of time into VR missions, getting a lot of money and skills in.
The thing is that because I basically started with like 80% of the gear I still have, all I did was just make it have more punch.
Fine-tuned it.
Exactly.
Mine's not done yet.
No?
No, I can do more.
But do you
Oh.
think it would be prepared for endgame if it were to happen legit?
I don't know. I haven't actually used it in combat in a while.
True.
I mean, considering that he has the big guns, he has
I have
He
the
has it-
medium-sized guns.
he's got his nice guns. He's got his defense capabilities from the optic camo. He has
Yeah,
that
but-
incredibly nice engine, which basically gives an effective heat loss of 3.
Yeah, but I can do more.
Yeah, I know you can do more, but like you're just like on the cusp of like a perfect end game build. But I would classify your current build as end game.
Well, like, okay, so you have 2 torso slots, sure. You have 2 cockpit slots, sure. The biggest ones are you have a left hand and you have a right leg and a left leg slot open. Yeah, you could fit like a hardpoint weapon in there. Do you want something from the bank? Like, you can just take stuff from squad registry and slap around there.
Well, it's
I
also
need a lot.
it's also just a fact of the matter being that an end game build does not necessarily mean completely outfitting everything on your mech.
Dude, Johnny, check this shit out. Okay, we got light laser cannons ×2. We have 2 of those bitches. Put those on your legs, and they are CIWS
No,
weapons.
I need thrusters for my legs.
He needs
is that
jump
why
jets.
they're open?
He wants
Yeah.
jump jet or jet boosters.
Oh, you don't have them yet?
He hasn't
No,
been
I don't
able
have enough
to.
for 'em.
Well, shit, I'll give you Hans's. You want it?
Oh, you have some?
Thrusters?
I mean, you can always just get a jump thruster, which is a torso item.
Those are your... I don't have enough.
Jump
Wait, you
thrusters?
have...
I mean, Tali has 30k to work with. She can loan you it.
Oh.
Yeah, so jump jets is just to get up to high places, not for like burning shit. But I did jump over a frozen river, and it was pretty dope.
Hans, I'm a sniper. I want to get to high places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you want my jump thrusters? You can have them.
Okay,
Well, no-
I'll take a jump thruster.
So I'm just gonna put
Well-
it as a different color. Just copy it as you want. What's a good color for Johnny?
Well, are you giving me the torso item or the leg items?
I think the jump thruster is a torso.
Yeah, jump thruster is a torso item.
Yeah, it's torso.
I'm just making sure because like jump jets is 16k. Because
Per
apparently,
one on the leg.
well, 8,000, but for a pair it's 16.
Okay, fine. We'll make up 16.
I'm just saying like
I don't
because
have that much.
because I don't want to cripple the Toughbreaker because that jump because no seriously in an endgame situation like this it's having something could mean life or death.
Yeah, it's true.
Both me and Ari
Jump thrusts are
can safely say this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's what I'm saying. If you haven't already bought them and you don't have anything occupying those spaces, just slap the light laser cannons on there. You can pepper missiles out of the sky and stuff. Or you can put a heart mount on it and put a shield on your leg. Then you got a shield on your leg.
Yeah, I've already got a shield.
Shield, bro. It's a very good build.
Yeah, but if I have a shield, that's less space for shooty things.
It's true. Hence the Rocketo pod. There's a rocket pod right there.
Yeah, which I'm saying like I will loan you the 10k to get or however much it is to get the jump thruster, which is a torso item, so you can leave your legs open for whatever you want. You know what I mean?
I've got
Yeah.
it. I have. Oh, you're saying
Yeah,
you do it.
Hans gave it to one.
Oh, either way, I'm good either way.
Well,
Basically,
I-
I put it was sold
Well-
to Johnny.
Well, it's just a matter of I want everyone to have at least some method of boosting their mobility. Because Dan, literally,
Yeah.
what happened at the end of Chapter 2 for Kiki's campaign, which is both me and Ari were in,
Hi.
it's a matter of the jump jets / jet boosters we had saved our cans literally the entire combat.
Imagine,
And especially at the end.
imagine
where
a heavy mech going
Yeah.
pedal to the metal.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, it's just a matter of I'm trying to minimize any
I'm back.
possibility.
Sorry about that.
I'm just trying to minimize any possibility of one of our mechs potentially getting in a rock and a hard place situation where having that extra eke of mobility, because we're basically cinematicing this for the most part, but it'll be active cinematic
Mm-hmm.
where
True.
you could use your jump thruster to basically shoot yourself forward to avoid a falling building or something.
It's true. And I have used jump thrusters a lot. I've used them every game.
Yeah, so Johnny, so Anon, if you want 10k or however much it is to get the jump
Hans
thruster,
already gave me one.
Yeah.
That's from mine. He's saying he doesn't want me to cripple myself in time.
exactly.
Give me 10k.
You could cons the 10k and buys it again. I'll just
Yeah,
put it in.
exactly. He's like, here you go.
See, Hans, I don't know if you guys know this, but he was a part of the jump infantry on Maximilian. Or Maximum,
Oh,
sorry.
that's right. You did say that.
You know,
So
funny.
he actually used to do planetary ops, and he used to drop from low orbit onto planets, and this is part of that kit.
You know, funny enough, my mech still.
Yeah. So how much is it? Because how much is the jump thruster? Because I don't
10K.
remember.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
10k.
It's 10k. Okay, so
Hell yeah.
Blaz, before the operation actually hits, Tali
Yep.
is giving 10k to either Johnny or Hans, however you want to fluff it,
It's good.
to get themselves a jump thruster for the
right.
Okay.
torso.
Exactly.
Are we getting things to upgrade our speed?
Well, so here's the general plan. Okay, we all sat, we talked around. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna initiate another avalanche. This one is gonna be a slow-moving blanket of white moving across the land. We're gonna black out their communications with the Pride of Conviction. We're gonna stop all comms from traveling across the planet as much as we can. And then, as people begin to spot us, we're going to deploy our melee mechs. They're going to be the vanguard. They're going to form in a little V, and all of them are going to slice and dice and cut things up with melee stuffs. Meanwhile, of course, the formation stays the same. The ranged guys are kind of in a core in the center of it. Basically, we're forming like an arrowhead as we're moving through this place. And as we approach people and they spot us, we're going to take them out as quietly as possible. We're going to try to reduce the amount of explosive weapons that we use, or weapons that make really, really loud noises, to try and move in as silently as we can as we approach Boreapolis.
I mean, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So basically, whatever we get spotted, instead of it being basically the equivalent of a gas tank blowing up, it will be a slow burn, which will give us enough time to get in and get out.
All right.
The idea is maintain calm and just a sense of control. over
Quiet.
And we could set off little distractions all around from the different rebel forces that are around. We can coordinate with them and get them to divert and distract and all that kind of stuff.
Doesn't make much difference to me. You guys are the ones that gotta get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just a matter of to make things. But the thing is, like, Johnny is still helping us, and and we're going together as a group. He'll just be down there at the bottom sending us off.
I gotta think for that.
He's the send-off party.
Right, I gotta think for that.
If I steal the money from the group bank, then you wouldn't have 2K.
I have 500.
I still have 23K on me.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Because I might as well get the heavy leg pistons. So I'm not the slowest one.
Okay, Frost, you need an extra 2K? You got it. Tally's now got 21K.
So generous. Thank you.
It's just like his thing is I kept on accumulating money bit by bit from those little rewards because my build was already complete.
Meanwhile, I just kept buying stuff for some reason, and then I had to fix my shit all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like Tali I got lucky financially this game because the brawl weapons were so cheap, were so inexpensive, and at the same time, it's just like my build accumulated so fast. And also the fact that we didn't have to pay maintenance because it's all VR. It was all VR stuff.
But yes.
Moving on.
May I say one thing?
Mhm.
So Johnny,
Yeah,
you're staying here?
I am.
I don't know what to say. I mean, we promised that we were going to stick together. He just kind of shifts in place.
If he wishes to stay and help out, it's his
Johnny
life to live.
Starwind promised to stick together, and he doesn't exist anymore.
Well,
It doesn't matter what name you go by. You are you, and it's your life to live. And if you wish to stay here and help out these people, put an end to this scum, that's your choice.
Yeah, Hans is just welling up. He can't believe what Johnny just said.
Bear hug.
I mean, the Johnny that I knew was a good friend. The Johnny that I knew, I would want him to watch my back as we make out of here. And can I trust that Johnny? You're telling me he's dead.
Oh. He also worked for Zahn.
So can I trust you?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm trustworthy. I don't know if I'm a liar. I don't know what I am. I'm 5 months old.
Donovan probably gives him a hearty slap on the back and he's just like, well, you haven't murdered us thus far.
I thought I had things out there to fight for. I found out that I don't, so now I'm back to square one, but
You just simply found another goal to work towards.
yeah. Who better to start out with than myself, and I'll gesture a little bit towards Zero.
Again, you are still you, regardless what you're called.
Yeah, but I agree with other me. We have to find our, what would you call them?
Brothers?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. We gotta find all our brothers because they're all being used the same way I was. Maybe they all think, maybe they're mindless drones, maybe they may also think they're doing it for a kid that doesn't exist. Whatever the point is, we gotta help them.
Exactly.
But first, we gotta help this planet.
Exactly.
Your sir will come up and say, hey, maybe one of your clones is a midget, so you can then have a mini-me.
I was thinking maybe one of them's like a little kid. You know, like a little kid assassin. They made to like infiltrate places. That'd be kind of neat. Hey, crazy. Maybe one of them's a girl. That'd be kind of weird, huh?
X23 Logan situation.
He's totally self-aware.
But
all I gotta say is, I'm really gonna miss you. All right, he's gonna get
Hans, buddy. I'll reach up and put my hand on the big man's shoulder. This isn't goodbye forever. You guys are calling the cavalry. Yeah, you guys are calling the cavalry in, and I'll be here. I'll be here when you do. You might not recognize me. I might be like a completely different person, but it'll be me.
Yep.
Maybe next time we all see each other, we're all looking exceedingly different.
Maybe I'll have an eye patch.
Instead of a cynical liar, he's a cynical truther.
Yeah, I'm with Alex. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Hello.
I will bro hug Hans because he deserves it.
Yeah, Hans really liked Johnny. He was kind of he had a little bit of buddy vibe with him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but it's like a bro, you know, no eye contact, chest not touching, minimum of 2 pats, but it's good.
2 pats, square shoulders. Oh my god. So messed up.
Wow.
Deadbane still threatens to catch him on fire if he tries hugging him.
Oh, believe me, I don't want to. Alex. Hope you find your parents. Yirsa? It
Yeah.
never would have worked between us, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. I'm way too bad looking for you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oofta.
Even the look
Hey,
of
maybe if you were a magnet.
If you were a magnet.
Because you're so smelly.
She's making
Ah, that was
That
a horrible pun.
You know what? I got a plan.
Okay,
Nothing
what's the
Vitali?
plan?
Something to keep in touch with you guys, or something for you guys to remember me by. I'll pull up my little wristwatch thing. Heathcliff, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You're a free AI, remember?
Yes, sir.
Good boy. I want you to watch over these folks while they're getting the Exotech squad. Maybe some of the footage you captured could be useful in them presenting their case.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
Why is that?
I'm a free goddamn AI, and I will do as I please.
Alright, what are you please?
I can't get out of this mech. I'm staying here.
Okay. There's probably a way to get him out. He just
I will have to make sure that you do not hurt yourself. If your friends aren't here to take care of you, then who can you rely on? Yourself?
Well,
Wow.
yes, there's 34 more of me out there.
Didn't realize I could make that sound.
Anyway.
Sir, I have lips, apparently.
Oh god, not this bit.
You're a real boy, Heathcliff.
Not labial trills.
It's like GLaDOS having a
I
clap
am a real
module.
boy.
But let us commence with the
Who
plan.
did I not give a goodbye to?
Tali.
Callie. I don't think we've talked once, which is kind of weird, but there's no one else I'd rather have watching over my health, except maybe Heathcliff. Both of you together, there's no one I'd rather have than, like, the two combined.
I understand what you mean.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, that
was
was
getting
nice.
awkward. Yeah. That's nice. Almost makes you guys want to not insult me every 10 minutes.
Oh no, I'm still going to do that. I can't stop me.
Okay.
Snooze Queen.
If we have time to be sentimental, we have time to launch an attack.
Understandable.
Onwards we go.
Mhm.
Onwards we go. So if I remember correctly, you want to basically cause an avalanche on Boreopolis because it's so close to the mountains here.
And a communications and security blackout.
Right.
All right, you want to disrupt the communications for all the exotech forces, so they'll never see you coming.
In this whole area here. But we could start an actual avalanche down this side, and it would just roll into the agri-cluster. I say do it. Just set off little demo charges. Like, we've got our fingers on the button in case we want to do it.
I might be a little far away for that. They're more in the middle. But I mean, if you wanted to distract exotech forces and draw them away from Boreopolis, so you guys can make
That's
your
probably
escape.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Like that.
Do the blackout and that.
Button, and then down it.
You could, in fact, threaten them with the very thing that Zero was going to do, and say that you're going to blow up the glacial wall,
Shit, that's right.
but not
Yeah,
actually
no.
do it. Just pretend you're going to do it.
We could have Zero do a broadcast saying that he is going to do that.
That's it. That's genius.
Oh, beautiful.
You know,
Make it even more convincing.
I'm having
Instead-
I'm having flashbacks to our first campaign, Blaz.
You see, Frost, unlike in that one, the players are likely not going to follow through with
The bluff.
blowing up the city.
Yeah, that's also true.
Guys,
Guys,
this
let me
is-
drop this out. Like,
This is just a matter of making a really, really convincing bluff. Meanwhile, Zero is in actuality with us.
It's a
Mhm.
brilliant idea.
you know, let me make the bluff, because sometimes I don't bluff.
Well, what kind of bluffing skills do we need?
No, I'm just kidding. Don't. That's...
Well, the thing is, if Zero's the one making the announcement, and the empty threat, aka the bluff, I don't think we'll need it because they're already afraid of what he can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. I was
Yeah.
just joking.
Wow, we all have negative presence. Even if we roll across the finish line. One of
Yeah.
us has 2 negative presence.
Hey, I made
So
mine better.
It should.
Ah, but you see,
I rolled
I'm crazy.
Which is why I suggested to have Zero make the announcement for the threat.
I love it.
of-
Let's do it. Hey, let's
of
put
the
0,
flood.
1, and 5. Mr. Zed, I want you to use all your camera crew and equipment and stuff, and we're going to broadcast planet-wide about the destruction of the ice shelf.
Or at least for Zero.
Yeah.
Zero's going to
Yeah.
do that.
Hero's threatening this. We're going to put a show
Yeah.
on.
You got it, contestant.
Damn, I
And,
almost wanted to see Mr.
he
Mr.
gets,
Nickel full Slavic.
And I just like the idea that Dunban makes it even more threatening by like having like a fire behind Zero. Like it's just a contained one, but he's doing it to add to the intimidation.
Wow.
All right. So here's what this is what Zero is going to suggest to you. If he makes the broadcast, you guys should already be on your way to Boreopolis through the cover of firing off your communications blackout,
Hmm.
while he forcefully broadcasts a stronger signal to attract their attention. And then while that happens, he can broadcast from the South Station to Boreopolis. You guys can make your way around and come down through the mountains on this side here. Get to the spaceport, blast off into space, and no one will be the wiser.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's.
Sounds groovy.
Now, you had asked Ursa before to try to detect something
Yes.
nearby
I'm
Boreopolis.
track, like the enemy forces specifically, their convoys, everything.
Okay. I need Ursa to make a check, please. Roll me intelligence computers.
Okay, here we go. E.
Okay. You discover the locations of the exotech forces that are surrounding the area. There are quite a few of them. There are the other squads, of course. such as Gamma and Kappa, or Gamma, Delta, and Kappa squads. In addition to new exotech forces that are landing at Boreopolis, they believe that they are now gaining air superiority once again because the attacks of the Dark Star have ceased. So they are bringing down more ships from space. In addition, Frost, you see something on nearby Boreopolis, slowly creeping across the surface.
Please tell me it's not super heavy.
You see this thing.
Oh boy.
What is, oh, I don't like that. Blaz, I don't like it. Make it go
Oh
away.
fuck!
You see this
That's a person.
monstrous mech
Yes.
slowly moving across the ground. And you get an IFF off of this thing. It's called the Atomic Playboy.
Oh god.
What music reference is that?
I like it.
The song Atomic Playboy. What else would I be referencing?
I didn't even know that a song like that title existed.
Oh, you know.
Rad.
Oh, if there's an
Like
awesome
we're doing
title, I
some
will
big-
find it.
Alex
Then
makes
would
a
it
comment.
be up again?
Alex makes a bit of a comment. Why does everyone name their mechs out like they are fucking strippers?
Honestly, you're
sounds
the only weird
fucking
one because
cool.
you didn't.
All right, Red Fangs, ready for a bit of big game hunting?
I was born ready.
Hell yeah, you were. Cut his legs off. You know you want to.
Hans clamps his crab claw. He's got a chainsaw for a hand, thanks to what was it, the titanium woodsman,
Mhm.
and clamps it against his drill as he's spinning them both. Yeah, let's get him. I'll cut the legs off.
All right, so we'll say that you guys, spent the day getting yourselves into position, and once you guys are firmly up in the mountains, away from any sensor signals, you sent down the blackout pulse, which covers that whole area,
Nice.
and you're starting to see that there is a bit of confusion. And then right after that is immediately when the broadcast goes out from the South Station. Zero
already-
with his Rinsler helmet on, making his big speech about how that the rebellion is still in full swing. The loss of Boreopolis will not stop them, for they have another plan.
Da-da-da-da.
If the city is not immediately surrendered in the next 8 hours, he will destroy the glacial wall protecting the entirety of the lake to the north, and it will come crashing down on top of Boreopolis, destroying it, the next agri-cluster, and possibly just flooding the hell out of Shiver Rock. That entire area will just become an absolute swamp.
But frozen.
Entirely underwater. It will not be fun for them.
That's
So
bad.
that's his grand plan. And that's when you see the forces from Boreopolis begin moving off towards the South Station, to the north. That isn't confusing at all. Is this when you make your movements in?
Probably best
So
time.
we're already
Opening.
broadcasting, right? We're making our way up this mountain, going sideways. Is that correct?
You're already there. You're heading down now.
Heading down. So we're here. Right?
Sorry. This mountain down here.
Ah, okay, so they're
Yeah.
they're
So
just
we're a lot
yeah.
closer than we thought we were.
So we've already moved
Well,
past
yeah.
that.
So you would have, so you would have dropped them off here, and then you would have gone around this
Oh,
way
so
over
they-
here.
Okay, I can take that.
Yeah, just so you're
What, the
as close as you possibly can.
What, the explosives?
No, he's got the explosives. Zero's got the explosives.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have
We're
no-
basically just outside the city and are about to make our move to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we have dove into the water?
If you wish to do so, you can.
You know what? I think that's much better than snaking around. We're gonna lose precious minutes here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The less prep
No, that's
time
fine,
the enemy
yeah.
has during the broadcast, the better.
I'm amphibious. I can do it.
I mean, Dunban's got the environment seal as well.
Okay, tally ho.
All right, so you managed to get there with a bit of time
I'm
to
not
spare. And I'm gonna roll something here.
I also
As you guys are hold that question just for a moment. As you guys are clawing your way up through the mountains towards the best spot to attack, something slides down the mountain next to you.
Hmm?
It's Devalcor in his night gaunt.
Ooh.
Nice.
He managed to escape.
Whew.
Unfortunately,
I'll be
the
like-
beam had to be left behind. He's somewhere in Black Pines right now, trying to escape
He's Vadiming.
contact, escape enemy forces
Vadim,
to the south.
Vadim is a strong bear. He can make it out.
Yes.
Vadim is scheming. There we go.
God damn it.
Devalcor, it's good to see you. We're ready to move in. Are you with us?
I've been itching to tear up these guys for a long time.
Good.
You fill them in on the plan?
That's right. Go
Yeah.
for the jugular. Take him out quiet and quick, which I know you can do.
You got it.
And don't get yourself killed.
Can't guarantee that.
Also, the super weapon. Question: where is its present whereabouts?
It is in that Boreopolis area. It is on.
Oh,
It is in and around the spaceport.
Oh no, so it's not letting up. It's just hunkered down.
Well, it is very slow.
Oh, very true.
Like, is it moving away or is it staying around the spaceport?
Staying around the spaceport, it's staying put.
Okay.
So
But all of its little buddies have left to go deal with the problem up north.
obviously exotech design, correct?
Oh yes.
So does anybody have any privileged knowledge of exotech?
I mean, Irsa probably does.
Right. What can you tell us of this thing? Weak points, ammo counts, all that kind of stuff.
I don't know, Buzz. What can I tell?
Well, Frost, I need you to roll me a intelligence and academics
What-
test at a difficulty 10.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Did Irsa roll her lug nuts?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a 2.
I got to. Wasn't.
Damn it!
Let's see.
Actually, we can use that to our advantage against that thing.
you said academics first.
Yep, intelligence academics at a 10.
Okay, so
Dude, this thing has arms towards the nose fit. That is so crazy. They're just little like with arms.
Just like, oh my god, big bad boss. Oh my God,
okay,
it's so
guys,
cool,
I
man.
got 6 dice and 4 rerolls.
Oh man.
Let's go!
Those little arms up at the front, those are probably the size of our ACE's arms.
Look
Ah, got one.
Nice.
All right, Frost. You don't know of this thing's weak point, but given its name, you know that its armament is very deadly. That giant-ass cannon on the back, that's a big-ass railgun. And you know what it fires?
Cars?
Smaller
Nukes.
railguns? Oh.
What?
Oh,
no.
shit.
metal gear.
Oh no.
It's a big old nuclear catapult on the back of that thing there.
Surpassed Metal Gear.
Love this thing though, really I do. Okay, so that's its main battlement, but that thing can fire from ridiculous ranges, right?
We have to put
Yes.
it down.
The
It
thing
is a very deadly weapon. It is also bristling with tons of smaller guns. Any sort of missile attack on it is basically useless. It's got a very intricate network of CIWS weapons.
on its big fat legs that are outstretched, it has a cluster of 4 of them on just one of those joints.
Oh yeah.
Little CIWS weapons. So, all right, new plan. This dreadnought. Wait, we had a name for it. The Atomic Playboy. I want you to take out its big gun. That's right. That's its #1 weak point for us getting out of here. I don't care what kind of machine guns or claws or thrusters that it's got. We gotta force that thing offline, just that weapon, and we're free and clear.
The fastest of us can serve as a brief distraction.
That's right, because if we don't get it, they're going to shoot us out of orbit, and then it's bye-bye birdie.
Dunban volunteers for distraction duty.
Oh, no.
Who's piloting the Rhino?
I was going to have Heathcliff do it, but if Heathcliff cannot, I have
Oh,
the
Heathcliff can. He'll. I mean, if you want him to. I mean, he's the most expendable out of all of you. He is just a machine, and he is aware of that.
If he could pilot it, I have a wild idea.
Ram the
Okay.
Rhino into it and detonate it.
The Toughbreaker riding on the back of the Rhino.
Oh shit! I don't
And
think a Rhino will be able to
get me on
support
the
that.
back of that thing, and I can chew it up. You saw me do it with the Devil Breaker. I can do it right now.
With the Blue Devil.
Heathcliff,
Yeah, beat Blue
You
Devil.
you ready to drive your own Mac?
Oh, I have not been given a chance to. I don't know what to say. I'm so. What is this feeling? Happiness?
Excitement.
You are your own man, my son.
Wait.
This is some deep shit.
All right,
Like,
so
Me up.
All right. So now the Toughbreaker is
we'll probably
riding.
need Years' help, but we're gonna unplug him from the Rocky Mountain High and install him into the rhinoceros.
The Rhinosaurus Rex.
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low.
This is
Okay. So we got Philip in the big score. We got Flapjack on the field with Elliot in it.
Yeah.
No one's in the Sakura Storm, but that's okay. Nobody cared about that poser anyway.
The spirit lives on considering Dunban has its swords.
Exactly. Oh god. You know what you could do? You could cannibalize the hover system off the Sakura Storm and slap it on the Rhinoceros and turn it into a hover mech.
Oh my god!
Why not?
Alright, we'll do that before you left.
Yeah, that's
So
part of our
did a
prep.
quick slapdash job, and now the Rhinoceros Rex is basically a hover train.
Choo choo, motherfucker!
Yes. Okay, I'll take it.
Yes, let's go with that. That'll make it even better.
The Rhinoceros Express.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Rhinoceros Express.
Yes.
Hans, the conductor.
Choo
Okay,
choo.
so yeah, you hop on board.
That's right. I'm riding on back of
Okay.
the Rhinosaurus Rex.
This thing's actually pretty fast, surprisingly.
Ew.
And you, so you guys fly down from the hills there, and you start heading towards the spaceport on the outskirts of Boreapolis. And that is when the Atomic Playboy catches your attention, or you catch its attention.
There it
And
is.
suddenly, the big spider mech begins, slowly turning in your direction. You see its big cannons on its back begin to turn towards you, and that's when you get a comm signal. You are being hailed by the Atomic Playboy.
God.
Open comm. What do they gotta say?
Lieutenant Brian, why are
Before
you
you say-
piloting the Atomic Playboy?
Alex,
Uh,
please. Would you like to do something?
Yeah. Before you say something, because I think someone else has already said that. Please don't tell me that Brian's sitting in everything.
Who knows?
Oh my
We're about to
fucking
find
God,
out.
That's gonna
That
fucking
would be a horrible
suck.
irony.
That would be.
No, it's not Lieutenant Bryant.
Good.
Oh,
You
It's
find
thank
out.
Mr.
God.
White.
White.
Dunban just probably.
Super psychic.
I was gonna say
The
Dunban
super
probably
sen-
just screams in rage.
Fuck.
All right, this is
Attention, Red Fangs. What are you doing here? What
May
do
I
you
take
hope to
this?
accomplish?
Let Anon take this over to make it
Yes.
more
I'm ready.
convincing. Because he has the same voice, wouldn't he?
Mr. White?
No.
Can I try and impersonate Zero? I mean,
Yes.
it'll sound like. Will it work? Do I have to roll for it if we're the same person?
I need you to roll me. Wits and charisma.
That should be interesting enough.
Wits.
All right, wits is good. Wits is a good stat for me. Wits is 1. Charisma is less good. I'm rolling 4 dice.
I mean that.
Let's
Still
see what
better than
happens.
All right, yeah, go ahead. See what happens.
Ooh. A
Okay,
9.
a 9. 9 is good.
All right.
6 is less
Provided
good.
you don't turn your face
Video
cam
feed.
on,
I have no intention of doing so.
you basically have the same voice. You've discovered.
Okay.
It is a little weird hearing it coming from somebody else, though. But you're pretty sure you can get your inflections just right.
Right. Attention, corporate overlord. Your reign over this planet has come to an end. The truth has been exposed, and try all you might, you cannot hide it again. Freedom is calling for these people, and they will answer it.
Wait, 0? If you're here, then who's...
Don't you
Very
know what I?
clever.
Don't you know what I am, Exotech dog? I'm an idea, and ideas can be in as many places as they want.
Yes.
What the hell does it mean?
In due time, ideas can be forgotten. I intend to stamp you out.
Then try it.
And you see his head turn towards somebody else probably in the cockpit. Launch all missiles! Target 0's mech.
He doesn't know which one it is. Unless they do. in which
Fire
case-
everything!
Shit! Fire our shit!
Hans is gonna fire a salvo of missiles to intercept missiles.
Yeah, but now you're basically having like an artillery duel between
That's right.
you guys and the Atomic Playboy as a bunch of
Tap
missiles
A,
are just
not
like
die
kind of
as
flying.
fast.
Yeah, as missiles are just flying all over the place, back and forth between each other. You see like the Atomic Playboy shooting them down with its big web of, machine guns everywhere.
And
You
Tali's
guys are
using her
zipping
own.
around, dodging everything. I need everybody to make me a piloting and response test. To
Piloting
not die as
response.
fast.
Blaz, considering I have a light machine gun as well as smoke launchers, can I use those to increase my odds?
The smoke launchers can in fact increase everybody's odds. Everybody
Ching!
gets 2 rerolls.
I got a smoke launcher as
Does-
well.
Does my arena
Smoke
enemy
will
tracker
reroll
proc?
Wait, what, Harry?
Does my arena enemy tracker proc?
You're not close enough yet.
Okay,
But now would I be able to use the light machine guns as CIWS to deflect?
How many
basically
rerolls do
shoot
I
down
get?
missiles?
I'll give you a result bonus for you specifically.
Okay.
How many rerolls was it total, Blast? 3?
3 rerolls.
Okay, I'm gonna use all of them on
the.
I'm using them all.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
So so now Blaz, because I have a CIWS weapon, do I also further increase my odds because of that?
Sorry, say that again.
Because I have a CIWS weapon because of my light machine gun, do I have even better odds?
Oh well, I'll give you a result bonus for your trouble.
Okay, so it's what, 4 rerolls and pilot and
Reroll.
handling?
Everybody gets 3 rerolls. You get, and if anybody has any light machine guns on their mech or anything like that, you guys can get a result bonus for everyone you want to activate this turn.
Hey, Buzz, can I use the +2 evasion dice for my optical camo?
If everybody has optical camouflage, they may also benefit from optical camouflage.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
I'm just fast.
Okay, so it's a pilot and handling check, you said?
Yeah, piloting handling. Sorry, I said response earlier, but handling would be correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of dice for me anyway. That's why I did that.
What's the success rate?
Camo dice.
8.
So I got 3
That's not
rerolls
good.
and a single result bonus. Let's go.
Before you start
Oh.
announcing all your successes, let's get everybody to roll first, then we'll determine what happens.
Mhm.
Got personalized controls. I got
Yo!
Nice.
And I get 3 rerolls.
Nice.
Yo!
So,
Alright.
result bonus for piloting roll. That's it.
Yep, that all adds in. If you have anything that adds to your rolls, you go ahead and you roll that up.
Okay,
I
so
got
going
a
down the
plus-
list.
No, I mean I got a +1 result bonus.
Yep.
Of course. How do I apply it?
A result bonus just goes into a number that would be one less than a success. So if you have a 7, then it becomes an 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
You choose that after you add that after you roll.
Mm-hmm.
5d10, succeed on 8.
So you have 1.
All right,
Yeah, I
who's
think
going?
one
Who's going
Yeah.
first?
Okay, so
And it's 3 rerolls.
yeah, you also get the 3 rerolls.
All right, so after you guys have rolled, I'll ask you in order what you got.
right,
and then
I'm
I'll
ready.
resolve to your buttons on the one.
Alright.
Yeah, I actually posted all my results in this little thing. I'll go when it's my turn.
And also, guys,
Okay,
remember
so-
you guys can use your precog and lug nuts to
Mine's-
debuff him.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Go on.
Okay. And here is the Atomic Playboy shot. And it gets, because Mr. White is in command here. Alright, so there are 6 successes coming your way. Anon King, what did you get total?
Okay. With everything. 2 plus result bonuses. I'm going to use all 3 of them.
Can I just say I knocked that down by 3 right now?
Let's go 1, 2, 3.
You can try.
He has
because
precog.
I got-
I
because
know, I
guess
know.
who's also got precog.
I got 5 successes.
Okay. Well, alright, well, you know what? Harry, you want to do something with this?
I have 3 very low rolls of precognition.
All right, I need you to make me a intelligence and discipline test to an attempt to overcome the fate that Mr. White wants to put on you.
Alrighty.
And then the lug nuts come in and screws up Mr. White during the fate battle.
Alright, that's about as bad as my precog.
All right, and here comes Mr. White.
Shit.
Yes, he completely overpowers you, and you are not able to shift the outcome of this fight. Or this shot, rather. So, all right, 6 successes stands. Anon King, what did you get
5.
total? Total
5
successes?
successes.
5 successes total? Okay, so the Atomic Playboy got 6 total.
So that's 1
So
on
you,
me.
you take some hits. Just put down on your character sheet that you've taken a hit somewhere. We're not going to keep track of the minutiae of it.
Alright.
All right, Ari, what happened to you?
I had only 2.
Only 2. Okay, so you've taken, let's say, 4 success. Basically, you take successes and hits, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So write that down somewhere.
Yep.
DJ, what did you get?
I got 6.
All right, you narrowly avoid getting just obliterated by a bunch of missiles.
I heard something about result bonuses. Do I get a result bonus?
Do you have any light machine guns or any CIWS?
Other than the missiles I'm using to combat their missiles.
Yeah, I'll give you a result bonus for that.
All right. So, is it my turn yet? To
I'm
tell you
asking
the result?
DJ.
What?
Sorry, not DJ. Fenris.
Oh, very good.
Fenris had 1.
What did you get? What were your total successes?
1.
Uno. Okay, so unfortunately, what's your mech called again?
Thanatos.
The
Athanatos.
Athanatos.
Yeah, the Athanatos takes
Wait, hold on. What about
5
his shield?
big hits. Do you want to activate
I
any of
got-
your shields?
I take all of them.
Oh
just-
my
all
god,
of
You're
dude.
just gonna
Shields.
tank it?
And
Okay.
they got optical camouflage.
All right.
This is not typical combat. This is
This
basically
is not typical-
clashing.
no, basically, you
It's
tell me
clashing.
what you want to do with your stuff, and I'll tell you what happens. You use all your 4 shields. You block 4 of those successes coming at you. You only take 1 success worth of damage. Write that down somewhere. Just 1 success.
Again,
Frost.
this is clashing.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
What happened to you?
So I got 2 successes, but I also technically have 3 points of concealment. I don't know if that would have done anything though.
Did you also use your rerolls?
These things
Yeah.
are
Yes.
explosive weapons. There are missiles everywhere. Your concealment isn't really helping you too much.
Okay, yeah, I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you take 4 successes worth of damage. So, not looking great, not looking great. We'll say that once you guys hit 10 successes worth of damage, then you're in trouble.
Okay.
And, alright, Hans, what happened to you?
Right. Succeeding on what again?
Succeeding on 8s.
With 1 result bonus, I got 4 successes.
Okay, so you only take 2.
Take 2.
Taking 2.
Take...
Blaz,
Yes.
because Tali has durable design, would you allow her to take even more damage than before?
I'll let you take the durable design amount in damage towards the end.
Yes, so I have a 3-hit buffer. Yes.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Woo!
So you managed to survive the first volley of missiles coming your way. Things are not looking too great. Now, who's got the highest speed amongst you?
Hi.
Or sorry, what's all your speed?
Either Tali or Dunban.
7.
I got 6.
6.
I have a 7 in speed, but I
I have
have
a
a higher
7.
acceleration.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, not-
sorry. Actually, get all your take both your speed numbers and just put them together for me. So
15.
I'm assuming you
Well-
guys are going as fast as you possibly can towards.
Yeah, we're
the
good.
atomic playboy.
Actually, let's see here.
13.
Yeah, mine's at 15 plus jet boosters.
Yeah, Tali's sitting at 10 plus jet boosters.
I have 10.
13
All
plus
right,
jet-
so Ari, we're gonna have you get. You're gonna get there first.
Why was that a question? Who
Well-
was the fastest?
Pardon?
Because I had to ask.
You know that answer has been done ban this entire time.
But would it be fair to the other players?
I think they all. I think everyone asked
So
who's the
let me
fastest.
GM.
When you asked who's the fastest,
Anyway.
everyone said Dunban.
Let me GM.
So you make it to the atomic playboy first.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do to this thing? There are gun turrets everywhere. It's propped up on 2 giant feet,
He is.
along with some smaller ones there.
He's going to aim for the weakest part of the big gun with both of his swords going full tilt.
Okay, that's gonna be very difficult to get through because you'll have to be going on top of this thing where most of the guns are. I need you to make me another piloting and handling check to avoid getting shot.
Righty.
Because also remember, we also have a Delcor to work with.
Yes.
If that,
Of course.
Devil Core is actually right behind you.
Yeah, because, with this point, the arena enemy tracker come in play because he's trying to get real close.
Absolutely. You are like right up in his grill.
Alright, then I have a +2 result bonus. And they boop. Really now? That's only 1.
Only 1.
Even
can
with
you finagle
results.
anything to get rerolls?
I don't think an arm deflector is going to help.
Affinities, Ari. Affinities.
The only thing I have really is the military connections to the Swordmaster, and the Swordmaster doesn't help with his speed.
Well, it's just also the matter of being able to like deflect shit.
Alright, so if you can't get that up any higher, unfortunately, you won't be able to overcome those defenses, and you will be forced down underneath him before you get shot. Too much.
I mean,
You can press the attack if you want to, but you will definitely be getting damaged if you decide to go that way.
Realizing that these little machine gun nests are in little clusters, I think blast weapons would be really effective in taking that out.
Yeah.
thinking about
Blast
it,
weapon.
he probably was aiming for the top first, but then he probably sees the main problem and probably tries to aim for, like, one of the legs.
Okay, so it's got 2... Well, not 2. Well, you got a bunch of different options for legs there.
Yeah. Just something at the front, because that's the fastest thing you can get to.
Okay, make a melee attack against it.
Righty. What's my melee? Let's see here. 9 dice. Plus shenanigans. 9 dice. There's the good roll. That's 4 plus him going full tilt, and it's probably with the the arm servo of his left arm, because that'll be the most damaging attack he's got going.
Now would
Okay.
now try to finagle Master Swordsman somehow, Harry. Come on.
I mean, yeah, there is the Swordmaster in there. Like, what would that even do other than just make it easier? Because that's not gonna
I'll
help.
give you 2 more rerolls.
I can do 2 rerolls. Boop. Hey,
Yeah.
1 more.
Okay, so you go full tilt into this guy, and you jink out of the way before the gun turrets start shooting at you as you go above it. You duck down below, and you carve up one of the legs there. You see this minor explosion kind of rip through the side as you fly between its legs and out through the underside, out from the underneath it, and fly out the other side.
Nice.
You think you dealt a pretty decent blow against this thing. It kind of all tilts to one side first as it tries to regain its balance, as those
Good.
2 larger feet are kind of its primary source of stability. Okay. Devalcor is coming up next. He is right behind you, and he's going to go for the other leg, as a matter of fact.
That's probably a good idea.
And he does a little bit of damage to it. His claws don't quite make a deep a score as he flies by it and slices it up. Okay, who's got the next highest here?
Well,
mine-
Hans is riding atop the
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely true.
and
He's
it's
got
got
the
hover.
mount.
It's a 7 plus whatever, and Hans himself is a 7 plus 3, so they're flying.
But you're on top. That I don't think that would.
Yeah,
really
so you,
count.
so
I'll
the
keep the jump boosters. I'll keep those flaring while I'm on his back.
or, I'll give you 1 extra speed if you decide to ignite your jump booster as you're flying at the same time.
That's right. Give me a little burst of speed every once in a while.
All right, so we'll say that gives you a 12 total.
Okay.
Anybody got better than 12?
I got I
Someone
got
said
10 with jet boosters.
I thought someone said a 13. I think that's Fenris? No, that's a...
Yeah, that's me.
no.
But I didn't. But I also have jet boosters that I could use.
All right, I'll give you an extra 2 speed for your jet boosters, so you'd be also be going full tilt. What do you want to do to this thing, Fenris?
Try taking out the leg.
Big ass sword. Ooh.
Okay, I used my heavy lance.
Something.
All right, and what are you going to do with your
something
heavy
to
heat lance?
I attack that thing. Can I reasonably reach the cockpit?
Oh,
You don't really know where the
shit.
cockpit is on this thing.
Something that looks important.
Well, that front sensor cluster looks kind of important.
Knock out his
Then I
comm.
go-
Knock out his cameras.
Then I go for the sensor cluster, and I apply to it charge attacks and strong arms.
All right, so make a melee attack. Give yourself 3 rerolls.
Okay, okay.
He sneezed.
Yeah, it's, it's 7 melee and 2 in close track. I think means I get 9, 10.
You're gonna have to say that one more time, I think.
And I succeed on its. Oh boy, here we go. Ah, 2 successes. And the 3 rerolls.
Mm-hmm.
3 d10s, succeed on 8s. Okay, 1 more.
All right.
That means I got 16 base damage.
We're not going to worry
Plus-
about the damage numbers here.
We're just worrying about successes.
We're just worrying about
Yeah.
getting pure successes. Okay,
Because remember,
so
these are clashes.
yeah, so this thing's got some pretty tough armor up and around its face, but it does nothing for it as your lance pierces right through the front, and you tear off that kind of camera-looking thing that's kind of popped up above the
You
the
broke its
head,
nose
quote
off.
unquote. Yeah, basically you tore its sensor cluster like clean off the top of this thing. And
then
leave this like giant score mark all along the neck down towards the cannon as you peel off, or actually you jump you're using your jet boosters. So you kind of like you were just like kind of skating across the ground. You jumped up, you punched that thing's head off, and you kind of just cleared over top of it and landed on the other side.
I use the momentum to bring up the galaxy force that I have.
One more time.
What?
You're really
you're
breaking up,
garbling, man. You're underwater.
If I can, I try to bring up my Galatine power sword while I'm at it.
While you're
Go as
flying
well.
through the air? Okay, so you can probably hit the...
It's gigantic.
Let's see here.
I possibly miss.
All right, go for the swing.
You succeed on 7s
I
with that thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I just accidentally.
Oh, due to the speed you're flying at, I'm gonna say you succeed on 8s as you're
shit.
flying over top of this thing. But don't worry, you still got 1 success. So as you fly over top of this thing, you manage to kind of cleave through a part of one of the upper legs, or middle legs rather. And you slice a big gash in it, and it's not doing too well on that side there. You see minor explosions kind of going off here or there. Let's see here.
Let's try combo
You're
shit.
12.
Come on.
You're 12. Okay, so Dan, we're gonna do you next. You're on top of the Rhinoceros Rex, traveling at way too fast speeds.
Yeah, so Hans has shields. He's got missiles. He's going to now direct his biggest missiles. He's firing both Typhoons. He's specifically targeting the defensive guns. Just trying to take out as many clusters of things he can as blast weapons. So he's going to fire both missiles at those targets, one on each of his knees. And
All right,
it's just
I'm gonna
be-
give you.
each one's going to be firing as much as it can.
All right, I'm gonna give you 5 extra dice for this attack.
5 extra dice is interesting. So, that would be... Hold on, I gotta pull up his sheet. Because he's got an artillery of 8 now. And he's got range tracking 1. So, roll a 9. Where was I making up those extra ones? I can't believe that. Yeah, artillery 8. Plus range tracking 1. I must be forgetting something, but wasn't I always rolling 10 dice with result bonus?
Head
I
item.
thought you were, yeah.
I'm not sure where I'm losing that. There's got to be something.
Let's see here. What's your head item, bruh? You don't have one. What?
Thought you
Computer?
did.
No. I could have swore I had something. I'm not exactly sure where that is, but anyway, that's 9 dice. So you take
Yep.
artillery, you take tracking, 9 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And you said I get to roll how many extra dice?
5 extra dice.
So that's 13. So that's roll 10, 3 result bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that's not too good. So 3 result bonuses. I think I'm looking for 8s. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
looking for 8s. So with 3 result bonuses, I could only get 2 successes.
Can you finagle rerolls at all?
Oh yeah, actually, I could use.
Remember your
Explosive
affinities.
Expert. Yeah, exactly. I could use Explosives Expert to try and.
You 2 rerolls.
Cool.
Here we go.
Oh.
And yeah, no,
An attempt was made.
yeah, that's right. But 2 8s, so 2 successes.
All right, I'll give you a choice here. You can either knock out one side for now, or you can you can just do a bit of damage to both.
Knock out one side.
All right,
All right.
so you fire off in your rockets, and they just roar off to one side, and you just take out one of the clusters of CIWS weapons on the leg that Athanatos also hit. So that leg is not doing too great at all.
Nice.
And it's no longer properly defended on that side.
All right, we got an opening, guys. Come in from that side. And meanwhile, getting the Rhinoceros Rex into position, he's attempting to jump onto the back of it. That's where Hans is headed next.
All right, you need to make a piloting and response check for me, please.
Use your shields.
Yeah, we'll be using shields.
Well, this is just him to get on top of the damn thing.
Oh.
I'm sorry, piloting what?
Piloting and response.
That's a 7.
Finagle
See,
jump
yeah,
thrusters.
Well, jump thrusters is what it's allowing him to do this in the first place. Otherwise,
okay.
he wouldn't be able to do it at all.
Fair enough.
Here we go. Succeeding on 8s, I have a 10.
All right, you leap on top of this thing. As the Rhinoceros Rex goes between its legs and up to the other side to join the others. and
Spider
you
Slayer.
attempt to land on top of this thing, and while you are flying through the air, you take 2 more points of damage,
Ooh, nice.
and you land on top of this thing with a thunderous thud.
All right, I'm gonna sink one of my drills into its hull just to get a footing.
All right, go for it.
So there you go. I guess I could turn away for another turn and then attack it on the subsequent turn.
Yep, so we'll call it for that one. Let's see here. Who's got 12s? Looking for 12s?
How much did you say for jet boosters would be the bonus?
Maybe 2 extra for jet boosters.
I have a 12.
You have a 12? Okay. Anon King, you also have 12?
Yep.
Would you rather me
All
go
right.
first, then you, or you go first, then me, considering your range, and you can basically cover me as I close in?
I'll cover you as you close in.
Okay, yeah. So
Go get him,
Anon,
Tiger.
you're going first.
All right.
All right.
You're softening them up.
Let's see. Hand cannon, devil ray gun with plasma rounds, narrow beam rifle, in that order. Just give him the full barrage.
Just full
All right.
burst mode.
I'll give you 6 extra dice for that attack if you're just to fire them, kind of just do an alpha strike on this guy.
So
Full
what do I
burst
roll
mode.
for this? What dice do I roll?
This would be a. This is all guns attacks, I believe.
Yeah, guns plus range. So
Yep.
guns is 7. Range tracking is 1. 8. 14 dice.
Okay, so roll 10, get 4 result bonuses.
Okay.
If you have any
and
affinities that might help, now's the time.
Yeah, I got an eagle eye. Where are the weaknesses? I want to hit the gaps in this thing's armor.
All right, so you got 3 options. You got that. You got the big cut on one of its legs that the Blossom Dance cut open. You got the leg that's currently gotten mangled by missiles and from the Galatine that cut through it, and you also got the head that got carved through with the Athanatos' lance.
Let's headshot it.
Headshot.
All
Okay.
right, I'm trying to roll higher than 8.
Hitting on 7s now because of your eagle eye.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, my narrow beam rifle hits on 6s, but whatever. Let's do 7s.
Remember, you got 4 result bonuses there.
Let's make that 6, 7.
Yeah, I think that's all you can do.
No, he can make no because he can turn one of those 4s into a 7.
Yep,
got
I
3
make a
left over.
4, 7,
Oh, yeah, right.
and I got how many rerolls? 4.
Not worried about rerolls for this shot.
Okay.
So you line up, you basically you pull an alpha strike on this thing, and you fire off a big lance of energy out of your narrow beam rifle. And so first you soften it up a bit with your devil ray, and then your hand cannon, just punching away the armor. And once you see a clear enough spot, you line up the narrow beam rifle and you fire a shot right through it. All right, so. Let's see how to describe this. So when you fire the narrow beam rifle right at the head, you see its armor start to slaw off, bubble up, and you see the midsection of this thing kind of expand, like the metal just starts bubbles up, and then it just explodes as the whole front of the mech just ignites into flames.
Yes.
Those 2 arms that were on the side of its head there, they just crumple off and fall to the ground.
Nice.
And DJ.
Okay,
Go get
so
him, Tiger.
okay, so following up with the damage that Dumban did to one of the legs. I'm gonna close in and fire, and as I'm passing by its front, use my SMG with a power slug in it, and just fire at that camera system. Then basically jet and claw at the leg. Can I do that?
You know what? Just so we can maybe be a little more expedient with the time, just tell me what weapons you're activating, and then we'll just figure out a dice pool from there. So what were they again? SMG, then your Hate Claws?
Yes. Which both would succeed on 6s.
Okay, everything succeeds on 6s. Let's see here. You got Brawl and Guns. We're gonna use the
At
lower of
close
the two.
range.
So, all right. So we're gonna use your guns for this one, just for everything here. So 7 dice. Roll it up.
Okay, so 7 dice succeed. Wouldn't it be 9 because close tracking? Or
Yes.
is it doing pure skill?
Sorry. Yep. I had to close tracking to that. So 9 succeeding on 6s. Go for it.
Now, do I get any bonuses and/or rerolls? Because focused. And Melverse with blades.
I'll give you 2 rerolls or result bonuses. You can choose between the two.
I'll go with the rerolls because the roll bonuses would not help me out whatsoever.
Sure. Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
It says you got 3 successes. I'm pretty sure you got more than that.
It's backwards.
Oh, okay.
So that's on
Rerolls
1,
it is then.
2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes actually.
All right.
Just putting that down there. 8 successes.
All right. And what were you hitting exactly?
I was using the SMG to hit to really knock out its cameras.
Oh,
And
the
then-
head part is completely gone.
The
It's
head part's
yeah,
completely
yeah.
gone. Then I'm
The
just
head part
focusing on.
completely,
I'm just focusing on the legs then. Just focusing on the legs, basically shooting it and then clawing it.
All right. So you just jump in between its 2 main legs there, and you just kind of like jump back and forth between the two, slashing them up. Your machine gun on the back of your mech.
No,
turning
using
around and
power
firing at the
slugs.
mech.
Using power
Using
slugs.
using the power slugs to burn those things away. So both of this thing's legs are just torn the hell up, and it looks like it's about to fall over. Frost, I believe you are the last one.
And he's dead.
Frost.
Oh, I want to fire everything, Blaz.
All right, what are you activating?
Hold on.
Everything.
He's
I don't think
All
got
that's
right,
it.
Frost.
sniper
Roll
rifle,
artillery, succeeding on 8s. I'll give you.
plasma cannon, bazooka.
You know what's funny? All my
cyclone,
weapons succeed on 8s.
missiles.
And Frost, I'll get you for every weapon you activate. I'll give you 2 extra dice.
Okay.
No.
So technically, I technically have 12 dice, so that'll be 2 rerolls.
2
No,
result
wait.
bonuses.
No, wait. You said for every weapon I activate?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
You're swimming in result bonuses, my dude.
That's
So I believe
8.
you have enough arms and things like that to activate them all.
Yeah, I have 8. Let's
You
do
also have
this.
drones to work with.
8 with range tracking. That's the 10 dice plus 4 result bonuses on top of that for activating 4 weapons.
No, you said 2 dice per weapon. He's a 2 dice per weapon activated.
Oh.
Yep, so it's
that's
a plus
8
8.
result bonuses.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh shit.
I had to pray. Oh, okay, let's do this. I can't. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so that 7 becomes an 8.
That's
Yeah,
one.
That's 1. Those 2 6s become an 8, so that's
Okay, on
4 more.
5. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5, and that 5 becomes an 8 for.
you
6
should
successes
have 2 left.
Okay. No, I had 4,
He's
5.
got them
No,
all.
Okay.
so that's 6
6
successes
successes.
plus.
Ooh, it's still tasty.
What were you hitting, Frost?
Maybe you should aim for
Probably that cannon.
the big meaty cannon.
I want to shoot.
Yeah.
I'm shooting everything at that cannon. It's like, oh look, I have a big cannon. He has a big
I got
cannon.
big
What's the worst
I-
thing that can happen?
He's got
One of
big
us
guns.
should go home and
I
say,
got big guns. He, she, we got big guns.
All right,
It's
Frost,
very
you fire
fast.
off your gun and you hit that thing like right in the base. You actually tear up. You see that? That's how that got little like radar bar thing on the top of it. That whole thing is just taken clean the hell off.
Nice.
This thing's targeting control is screwed. The weapon is not disabled, but
It wouldn't be able to really hit us effectively.
precisely.
And we kind of are immobilizing it, so...
Can you also do anything with the drones?
I don't think they would be able to do anything.
I'm just saying, like,
we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, sure.
So, you guys make your first assault as this thing begins to, its opening shot, all those missile doors open up and start firing its missiles at you. You guys fly right past it. You slash at its legs. You blow up the front of that thing's head. You knock off its arms, and this thing looks like it's about to teeter over. But as this thing kind of begins to tip forward, as it's about to look like it's going to crash into the ground, you see those four. You see some other doors on its legs begin to open up. You see booster rockets. It starts to take off.
Uh-oh.
It can no longer stand, but it can still fly.
But how
That's
good it
cheating.
with no camera systems though?
It's got a psychic at the
I
controls.
was gonna say,
Jesus
you'd
is
be
taking the wheel.
surprised.
Jesus, take the wheel.
But even then, just
All right. So this thing is out of its defensive capabilities have been hampered. Its initial missile volley is not really working too well at this range, but it is still going to attempt to fire at all of you using its close range weapons that it has. It still has other turrets on board that can still hit you. All right. So everybody who made a melee attack on it, actually, and Toughbreak, you're flying on the back of this thing now. It's taken off into the air, and you with it.
Great, that was the plan.
Okay, so I actually need you to make me a piloting response check to hang on.
Oh boy.
You got your drill dug into it, so
Yep.
I'll let you succeed on 7s.
Tougher than tough.
come on, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this.
So here we have a real cliffhanger, folks. So I'm sorry. Could you repeat that one more time? Which type of check do you want me to make?
Piloting response.
Piloting and response. That's what I thought. Piloting response is 7.
Succeeding on 7s, because you've dug yourself in with your drill.
That's 1 success.
Ooh, you just hang in there.
Oh, he's hanging by the
You got
goose.
this,
You're like hanging off the edges. This thing's like taking off into the air, like your drill's kind of like pulling through the
I believe
the
living
metal
on a
as you're hanging in
prayer
there.
is kind of an appropriate comment.
Okay, so everybody who
Yes.
made a melee attack on it that isn't the Toughbreak, that would be Ari, Fenris, and DJ.
Yes.
All right, this thing's making an attack against all of you guys. Only 3 successes. Everybody make piloting response checks, please.
Can I make a second attempt to try and learn to precog those away?
You may attempt to do so.
Alright, what am I rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, hang on a second. I forgot to add its rerolls in here because it's a beefy boy. Still, okay, well, nothing. Still 3 successes. All right, so make your thing.
What am I rolling?
Your discipline and intelligence.
Okay, that's 5 dice. Yeah, boop. Nope.
I'm not going to roll this time. That's still not going to go through. His base success, the odds of him not succeeding is just...
Well, I had
Okay,
nothing
well.
anyway, so.
Okay, so your precog still... The future is still uncertain.
Alright.
And, so yeah, 3 successes on all of you, on Ari, DJ, and Fenris.
Alright.
How do you respond?
So this is close combat, so I get all my fun result points and shit.
Yep.
Alright, so I can have 3 re-rolls and 2 result bonuses.
Okay,
And
so
6 dice.
would I be able to get?
I don't need them.
Would I be able to finagle result bonuses or at least rerolls from using the jet booster and my shields?
Oh wait,
Shield
you're
and
underneath
the-
this thing because you're between its legs.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! If you don't succeed on this, you're gonna get burnt, boy.
Oh, ho, ho.
You're gonna get melted by this thing's jump jets.
Yeah, so like, would I be able to
So-
easily combine my jet boosters and jump thrusters to yeet myself out there and use my and use my shield and my shoulder shield to help out with that?
Okay, but because of its large area of effect that it has with its jet boosters going off and things like that, I need you to make your test at a 8.
Large tracts of land.
Let's try to get yourself out of there.
And what, piloting and response you said?
Yep.
And 8 you said?
Yep. Oh, sorry, not 8, 9. 9. This is a tough thing. This is nasty.
Can I finagle focus to decrease that difficulty? Because I'm just like,
Not
I'm
this
like,
time. This is pure reaction.
so no rerolls, nothing.
No rerolls, nothing. See on 9s. Do or die. Here we go. Ooh, you just make it out of there before the spot you were at is just turned to ash.
Close
Nice.
All right, and Fenris, you're the last one.
I use my shields, all four.
All 4 shields.
All
All
right.
4 shields?
Yeah.
I'll let you succeed on 6s.
Nice.
All right, you just turtle up, and all the shots are kind of bouncing off your shields as you just tank and hits like an absolute champ.
Turtle.
But now, currently up in the air. Oh, Devil Core has
I
to
was
make
gonna
his
say, what
escape
about
here.
Delph Core?
Devil
Wait, he was
Core,
above it.
he's out of there. He's all
He's
right.
above it though.
I mean, yeah.
Oh no,
he's
he
also-
flew out underneath it. He made a melee attack against it. And you know what? We forgot about the Flapjack and
Don't-
Philip.
Don't worry about the kid right now.
Hey, they want to escape. They got to get with you.
They're
Oh,
with
so
us.
actually, you know what? They're making a beeline towards Reno's ship. Because
What about
there's some security guys around there, and they're gonna go take care of those guys for you while you guys are taking on the Playboy.
should Mr. Zed get a turn of firing?
You want Mr. Zed? Oh, Mr. Zed is with
Oh, 0, that's right.
He was with Zero. He's what's helping them do the broadcast. He's
Yeah.
using the power of television to to make sure that everybody knows that Zero means business.
Hello.
Actually, yeah, you know what? So the Big Score and Flapjack get to Reno's ship, and they're actually powering it on, and they're getting it down the runway for it to take off.
Nice.
So they're actually getting towards you guys. So if you take too long, things might be a little bit dangerous, because Reno doesn't want to stick around here much longer. It's getting too hot.
Alright, Hans is gonna break out across the comms. Look, stick to the plan. Taking this thing out piece by piece, that's great. I want that big gun dead. Toughbreaker out. And he's gonna begin climbing up and scaling, heading towards the gun.
All right. So Toughbreak, you're on the back of this thing, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You see a hatch behind the gun open up. And you see a mech come out the back of this thing.
Saving a child.
This mech is just glowing white. It is blinding in the Borean sunlight. This thing does not look like it's carrying any weapons at all. And it begins slowly moving towards you.
I think it's just gonna explode.
Punch it off.
I'm gonna use my free, thanks to the being a standard Damaki. What's it called?
Feature.
Thank you. Yes. We're gonna use rapid tracking to fire off a smart missile launcher, targeting this thing. We're gonna make sure that we lean into it because it could dodge it, but we want to see what it does first. So, launching missiles.
You're shooting it at the white mech, or are you shooting it at the
At the way-
at the white mech? Okay, go ahead and make a shot.
Okay. That's 9. Here I go. Actually, I get to spend extra AP to use it more. I'll just pump 2 more into that and make that 10. Or sorry, no, that would be 10 with a result bonus. So here I go. I'm trying to get back to roll 20. Okay, so that thing, I think it hits on a 7.
That's a lot of
Where's the
sixes.
Thankfully, it hits on a 6. The smart scatter missile launcher. So it
Thanks,
fires
Satan.
scattered rounds. The shatter pack is launched, is attached to it, which makes the target's gotta re-roll a successful evasion die. So keep that in mind. But 6s, it hits on 6s.
Okay, this
So-
thing throws up its arms as you shoot at the missile at it, and it bursts into all of its submunitions. And you said it's got to re-roll a success?
Yeah, re-roll 1 success. Whoa, shit. Okay.
So this thing,
Said
all the
no.
explosions go off like 5 meters in front of it. They don't even reach the mech.
That's our psychic friend, isn't it?
And you get a hail from this white mech.
Yeah.
And it's Mr. White.
Goddamn
Hey.
new types.
Hail, Christmas tree! Hey, lighthead!
That was a very foolish thing that you did. And now you have to deal with me personally. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
throw your smoking corpse off the back of this thing. And he launches himself towards you. Toughbreak, defend yourself.
Alright, activating shield. The shield that's in his arm. And, yeah, here we go. Success.
5 successes coming your way. How do you respond?
I'm gonna throw up a shield. That's the one that's in his hand. We're probably gonna activate one of the electro shields as well. So we'll deal with the electric shield first. So I activate it. I generate a heat. I can reroll 2 dice, and I make the
Oh, you know
evasion
what?
-1.
I'm not gonna make opposing checks anymore. I'm just gonna tell you what happens when you roll. Just so we can maybe speed up this process a little
That's
bit.
fine. So I'll just use
Yeah.
shield.
So just ignore those. Just yeah. So you want
he
to?
brings the shield up and he blocks the attacks.
All right. So you're gonna use your roll piloting response, and I'll give you. What does your shield give you? Reroll the 2. Okay, 2 dice. Okay.
So
All
just
right,
a
so
normal
you can-
dodge.
Yep. Just do a dodge and give yourself.
And then the shield itself.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay, dodge.
after all those explosions go off, he just flies towards you, and he's reaching out with his mecha hand to like grab your face. But you throw up those electro shields to kind of like repulse him backwards, and he's like
Yeah.
kind of. There's like a bubble of like shimmering electrical energy as this thing is like slowly trying to push towards the field, towards your head. It's like trying to get closer, and he gets rebounded backwards, tumbling down back on this mech. You actually rolled really well on that one there. And all right, so you know we're just gonna start from the top here. Anon King, you're on the you're down below. This thing is taken off into the air. What do you do?
I got jump thrusters.
You don't want him to leave you behind.
No, I'm not gonna get. If it were anyone else, I probably would, but it's Hans up there. And with my jump, can I get like up to it?
Yep, make a piloting response check.
Piloting. Response. Zilch. There's 10.
All right, you leap up into the air, firing off your rockets as hard as you can. You get onto the back of this thing. Ari, you're down below,
So,
next to Devalcor. What do you want to do?
Oh, and I guess I should say, I'm gonna interact with my shoulder holster because I can stow
Getting at your 2
change
blades.
the weapons out. Yeah, I'm gonna stow the beam rifle and pull out my new toy.
Cool. All right, Ari, what do?
Can he try and work with Devil Core to try and bring down one of its flight engines?
All right, so that'll just take up Devil Core's turn this time here. You want to take out one of its big booster engines, right? To kind of drop it down to the ground.
Yeah.
All right, make a melee attack, and you succeed on 6s this time because Devil Core is helping you out.
Ooh. Alright, that is 9 dice plus, yes, because, hey, not bad. That is, 5.
All right, so Devil Core rip roars ahead of you and like grabs onto one of the big, like thicker legs of this thing. He just kind of grabs on it and begins like pulling on it as hard as he can, trying to like pull it out of the joint. And then you fly up to it and you just slash down at the weakened joint, and one of the legs just flies right the hell off and starts tumbling down. And Devil Core still got these. He's still holding on to this thing like he was about to get crushed, and then he flies out from underneath it as it smashes down to the ground. And the whole thing kind of lurches to one side. Everybody on the back of the mech, I need you to make a piloting response check to not die as fast.
Sorry, guys.
Wait, what just happened?
The whole mech just kind of lurched one way, and everybody else, who's standing on the back of it, is about to tumble off.
It
I
just
did
lost a
not.
leg.
I did not get to use any of my melee weapons, so I will now clamp back down with my crab claw.
Alright, piloting in response.
So,
That doesn't look good.
7. A
Can I
7.
use my R and R die for result bonuses to make those 7s into nice happy 8s?
Yep, you clamp down your feet, you stay on board, so does the Toughbreak, and let's see what happens to Mr. White. He stays on board.
Man.
No.
But this thing is now definitely going back down towards the surface. DJ, what do? Or sorry, not DJ. Fenris. Fenris is next. Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. I need a short refresher. What are the targets in the?
You're trying to dodge because this thing has come crashing down, man.
Oh shit!
Oh, it
then
really is?
It's about to.
Yeah,
Yep, it's going crashing down towards the Akhenatos. What do you do?
Of course I'm trying to dodge.
All right, roll piloting and handling to get the hell out of the way before it crashes into the earth.
Rapidly tap A to not die as fast. That joke's coming up a lot
10.
tonight.
Succeed on 8. Can I use my jet boosters to help me?
Yep. Give you 2 rerolls.
Okay. Not necessary.
Are you sure?
Okay. Okay. Better safe than sorry. 2 rerolls. What was that?
Yeah, 2 rerolls. Okay. You slip out from underneath this thing, but as it crashes into the ground, some wreckage kind of flies over towards your direction. You take a 1 success worth of damage, as this big piece of metal is kind of lodged into one of your shields, rendering it useless.
Shit. Which one?
Just
That's the
Oh, yeah,
question.
pick one.
Okay.
All right, Fenris. I need you to. What would you like to do?
The immediate targets.
All right, so the immediate target is the the atomic playboy is pretty messed up, but right now there is a white shiny mech on the back of it who's currently staring down both of your friends there.
I'm going Leonidas on that fucker.
All right, you're just gonna just leap at him.
Yep,
So you use your jet boosters, right? Trying to get away from that thing. So
I know.
you'll do the wild than this time. So what would you like to do?
I mean, it's on the ground. There's probably I can probably use the legs as leverage or steps.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so you're gonna clamp the legs and you're gonna jump on this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weak point for massive damage.
And I take a swing at him.
Okay. Yeah, I realize I shouldn't. You know what? Maybe I should speed this up. I think people are falling asleep on me.
I'm still here.
I'm bad. My bad.
No, you're
uh,
fine. I got adrenaline pumping through me.
In that regard, what I'm gonna say next is probably gonna shock you because outside my window I can see the dawn appearing.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so we gotta hurry this up. You gotta.
No need. I got nothing planned for the day.
If I may.
Okay,
I would-
90.
No, I really should. We should really speed this thing up here. So,
90-10 succeed on
Yeah,
haste.
so we're just
There
gonna
we go.
skip the re-rolls here to see what happens. Okay, so you run up this thing's leg, you jump off the top, and you leap down on top of Mr. White's mecha neck. Actually, there we go. Yeah, you jab down into this thing's kind of where it's all of its neck components are, and you kind of like tear off one of its arms as he comes crashing down, and you pin it down to the surface of the Atomic Playboy. DJ, you're got out from underneath this thing because you jet boosted away before. What do you want to do?
Is it still tumbling down?
No, it's crashing on the ground now.
And pinned.
And Mr. White is pinned.
Ooh.
I need you to make a snappy decision here. We gotta go. There's
Well,
people here.
Kitty, Kitty's got some claws, so
Rip out its mecha
gonna
throat.
go in with the claws and then the mouth, and I'm gonna be doubling the bonus from the Obsidiate Edge.
Okay, so make me a normal attack. Get 4 rerolls. As you act, just do it all in one. Go for it.
Yeah, succeed on what?
Whatever your claws succeed on.
6.
Then do it, sucker.
And now would this count as a different target in the case for my memory targeter?
Yes. I'm not gonna worry
Shit.
about that. Just go.
Okay, so succeeding on 10s. Succeeding on 10 dice, succeed on 6.
Okay.
3 rerolls, you said?
Yes. All right, so you quickly spin back around and you start charging towards this thing, and you leap up at it. You tear off its other arm in your mouth, and then you like chomp that thing in half, and then you just go ham on this guy's torso, and you tear open this thing, and you can actually see into this guy's cockpit as a terrified Mr. White looks back out at this thing as he's being surrounded by these guys, by you guys. And
Does he die or?
no, he's still alive. Frost, you're the last but not least. What do you do?
I want to shoot Mr. White.
With what?
Shush.
A cannon.
Which cannon?
The cryo cannon.
Careful, danger close.
I'm
Danger
going.
close.
I'm going to. What?
Danger close. Your friends are nearby.
I have a blaster 3. I'll just aim it slightly and hope that it just hits him.
It's not how that works, but
I got nothing that does not have blast on.
I swear if you swap me off the back of this thing before I take out that gun,
Look, I'm sorry.
I swear.
Everything has blast on. Everything I have has blast.
Another target. How about shoot the gun or shoot anything?
I mean, the
Okay, I guess I'm shooting the gun then.
I was gonna say the cyclone doesn't.
Blast, I'm aiming for the gun then.
Cyclone's unfortunately at short range.
Fair.
Okay, so you're gonna aim at the gun.
Yes.
All right, go for it.
10 dice. Let's do this. Woo!
Hmm.
Tasty.
That's 4 successes.
So you fire off the cryoplasma cannon, and you just slice through the base of the gun. It explodes, and this thing is tumbling down towards the fight at hand.
All comes tumbling down, tumbling down,
And
tumbling down.
the lock and load, you jump away, and as does the Athanatos, and the barrel of the gun comes crashing down on top of Mr. White,
Oh man.
crushing him.
That's a James Bond villain death right there.
once it gets to really attack him.
I mean, I didn't get to stop
And you
him.
got the cannon on. Either way, let's keep it rolling.
But
I'm gonna walk over and
Hold
take
up,
my
what?
mech. Oh, but what?
but
But
it doesn't
Mhm.
exactly crush him.
Mhm.
It pushed him down, yes, but you see that there's this kind of shimmering barrier of energy just right over top of him as the
Oh.
rest of the barrel breaks, and this armless mech gets up from its crouching stance, and you see a super pissed off Mr. White looking directly at you, Hans. I need you to make me a resolve and endurance check.
That sounds cool. Resolve of 0, endurance of 4. Well, I evoke tougher than tough to try and win it.
You succeed on 6s.
Mhm.
There you go.
Whew.
That's a 9.
All right, you feel a wave of energy just kind of washing over you. That's basically telling all of your primal instincts to run away, but you do not. What do you do?
So I'm being told primally, get the hell away.
Yes.
But this
Everything,
is,
every fiber of your being is telling you that this guy is bad juju. But you are standing firm.
Yes. In fact, I'm just gonna take my crab claw up to his head and try and scissor his head off.
Okay. Make the attack.
Okay, we're pouring everything
You'll
I
be
got
suc-
into it.
You're
I'm gonna-
gonna be succeeding on 9s, because you are getting pushed back from some unseen force.
Well, I got some for that. Activate jump thrusters.
You're succeeding on 8s.
Coming in for a, what do you call it when you drop in on somebody's head?
Goomba stomp.
Yeah, well, it's got a mechanical thing. But anyway, I'm coming in for
Overrun.
his head.
Oh, a jump
Yeah,
drop.
an overrun attack. With the scissor punch. So I'm going to use both weapons, whatever you're going to give me for that. Both
Now I'll
the,
give you 4 extra dice.
Both the heat drill, chainsaw. Okay, 4 extra dice. Sounds good. 4 extra dice makes 10 with a extra result bonus. So 1 result bonus makes that a 6. I think that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I'll put it on 7, sorry. So I can make yeah, it's just 5 successes, but that's still pretty good.
Still.
You come crashing down on top of this guy, and you tear off his head, and you just crumple the torso of this mech. And you're pretty sure that Mr. White's dead now.
Alright.
As this
Yeah,
thing
right.
just kind of just gets crushed underneath the sheer weight of your mech as you like land on top of it and tear it apart.
Belly flop.
That feeling, that primal feeling fades away amidst the smoking wreck of the atomic Playboy.
Alright, so obviously the gun is destroyed.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
this thing is just an absolute
And so is
wreck.
Mr. White.
Everybody abandon ship! We're getting the hell off of here and getting out!
Dunban just rears up the jet boosters to full power. He'll worry about the heat later.
You can see the smooth operator racing down the
Yeah, let's
coming
get
down
out
the
of here.
runway.
Smooth operator.
Yeah, the ship that you guys ended up getting a ride on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, firewall.
And you see the two other mechs, the big score and the flapjack, they're waving at you, telling you to come this way.
Let's rush over.
Flapjack and
Big
Phillips.
score.
Big score. They are already on board.
They are already on board. They took care of the security that was trying to lock down that ship.
Awesome.
All right, mount up, everybody. What about the children? How are we getting the children on there? I
Well,
assume-
you see, you still had that the command carrier, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we loaded them up on
Oh
that.
shit. Okay.
I don't know who's driving it though.
Another
Vadim.
Lieutenant Bryant, where did you come
Yeah,
from?
right.
loading them.
it like another friend of like Vadim and Devil Core or something?
Plot twist. It's Mr. Tembalo.
I was gonna say it's the FrostTheWizard or whatever he is.
Yeah, right.
Freaking, yeah, freaking. yeah, Mr. 10 Below. Yeah, he's like sitting in there with a bunch of like loud kids in the back, and he's just like, "Oh my god."
I mean, they're loud in his head, but they're quiet.
Nice. All right, everybody, jump on board. And are there any like installations around there that like Hans could turn the remainder of his payload and just blast them up?
Nothing close. You're pretty much just in the spaceport right now.
In that case, we'll save that ammo for later.
And you are getting on your sensor some incoming units have from the city are coming your way.
All right, we're not out of the woods yet. We got to get off planet.
If anything, Tali's just gonna try and just arc. Like, do you think it's necessary for me, guys? Do you think it's necessary for me to like just arc out the rest of my smoke bombs to at least give some cover?
Why not?
Oh, sure. A big blast off thruster dust storm too.
Actually, wouldn't it be funny if those just went combustible because of all the heat done being probably vented from jet boosting? Hey, incendiary grenades is a fun idea.
Well, it's just a matter of like I'm just doing it just to give us cover, just to block their vision.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we hit takeoff and basically go off that catapult, which I assume we're doing, it's gonna be hard to hit.
Yeah. So to please.
Sorry, what is your plan?
Just
Basically-
use more smoke grenades.
Basically, using the rest of my smoke grenades and anyone else if they want to, just to give us a little bit more cover while we take off.
Oh, it won't take you long for you guys to load up and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then it's just a matter of just load up and get that and GTFO, and Tali's gonna stay in her, stay in the cockpit until they're well enough at a
Alright.
safe distance.
The satellite can hopefully be redirected to stopping any ICBMs coming at us or something.
All right, so you guys load yourself up onto the smooth operator.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right.
All right, and let's see here. So Elias is staying behind, as is the Rhinoceros Rex,
Yep.
Yep.
and so does Mr. 10 Below, because he doesn't really know what he's doing here. He really doesn't like you guys. But it's for the children, so it's different.
He's only here because Vadim told him so.
He's an asshole, but he's an asshole with a heart of gold.
Sorry about your brother again.
Well, that was his fault.
That was his brother's fault, to be honest.
Yeah, he was real hot.
Oh, and Devil Core is still going to stay behind. So the four of them are going to take off towards the incoming bogies as you guys attempt to escape. And you guys get towards the orbital catapult, and the ship takes off up into the air. And you guys begin rocketing out of the atmosphere.
Did we make it? Is there any blips on the radar that we got incoming?
There is one thing.
Uh-oh.
The battleship. But it's too slow, and you're too fast. And as this thing's weapons come to bear, you guys get like up into the cockpit there, and you can see that there's Reno and Shady Sharif. Reno looks like this big portly Hawaiian guy.
Nice. I love it.
Is it too slow
And,
because we
uh,
ripped off its leg?
Cousin Reno. Yeah, Frost, remember Cousin Reno.
Love it, dude.
And
Hey, my brother.
and they put in some pretty spicy coordinates they got from the underground, and you guys take off through a fold in space, away from Boreas, to maybe come back again someday. And you disappear off into space.
We did it.
Hooray!
We ended it.
Yep, Johnny's left. And Hans just sends him a solemn, see you next season, kiddo. Stay warm out there.
Stay
Stay
gold,
frosty.
pony boy.
Stay frosty,
Fucking
my
damn
friend.
That's right. Yep. I'm gonna miss that guy.
He was kind of an asshole, but...
Oh, he was a complete asshole.
The perfect asshole. What a great guy to have around.
Don't worry, we'll find you another asshole.
But...
What a daring escape.
everyone survived.
Everybody survived. Man, that freaking super weapon, so awesome.
Was it too
I-
slow
I
because
would
we
be
ripped off its leg?
Yeah, right. We just demolished.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a matter of if things would have been so much more different if it was normal combat. Like the fact that it was
I agree.
the fact that these were basically clash based.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Can I say something
You're like-
though? I honestly believe that the Red Fangs would have done the exact same fucking thing. We would have kicked that thing's ass, taken its gun out, and would have flown off that planet.
Oh yeah.
I have
Definitely.
every bit of faith in that.
The Red
You guys-
Fangs is the most powerful group of player characters in any Payload campaign. It's just a fact.
So far, yeah.
They're pretty friggin' awesome.
The only other group I can probably say that can tie it is the Blaze of Starlight from Kiki's campaign.
You haven't met the first payload group.
I was gonna say the
Well,
stuff
I
at sea-
actually dropped the satellite.
Isn't that with Eleanor?
Yes.
But
And blue.
Yeah. But I love you guys. That was wonderful. I know it's really late. You guys probably want to go. All I wanted to say was playing Han stuff was a pleasure, and playing with you guys made it that much better. So thank you all.
Yep, definitely.
yeah,
If anything, we can all like do like an epilogue thing
Epilogue.
via text
I'm saying
tomorrow.
as the credits are rolling right now, at the very bottom, there's a little bit. It says, "The Red Veins will return." Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
but I was also gonna say, time for Dunban to explain to his sister why he's bringing home 25 random kids and a girlfriend.
No, you see, it's not 24 random kids. It's 24 new siblings.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's still the
Good
point.
girlfriend.
But I think she's mostly gonna be
Like,
concerned
when
about the
did London
girlfriend.
get a girlfriend?
Exactly.
I had no idea either, to be honest with you.
But still, it's just the fact of the matter of like you were so upset when Dumb Man couldn't get a potential love interest, and we just presented it right in front of you. Like, wait, what?
But yeah, I had fun with this. We've had our few snags, but overall, it was really funny just to play a build that was completely based on how fast can I go. Maximum
Like
fast.
legitimately play it instead of just having it be NPC.
Yeah.
That was Mario Kart fast.
Oh no, he could have gone faster too.
There's fast and way too fast.
Yeah, he could have gone faster too. That's the
I could
problem.
have gone to ludicrous speed.
All the way to Plaid.
I think on the positive side, Irsa still has that protozonium fuel with
Oh
her.
yeah, but we'll deal with
Oh,
that
shit.
another time. But
So, I apologize for keeping you guys up so late. I know this is
Dude,
probably not a
It's
usual
perfectly
thing, but
fine.
Was
I'm
worth
happy that
it.
we were able to kind of wrap this up. Because I know if we would have tried to do this later, a couple months down, I don't know if I would have been in the mood to
Yeah.
do this.
but
Yeah,
especially with the current state of the game.
yeah, but
and also it's just a matter of having everyone here.
That there's
And-
also that we had
and
everybody
also-
here, and this was the perfect time.
Yeah, and
That's
also
what I have
again,
to
don't worry about it because for the finale of Chapter 2 of Kiki's campaign, we went into all hours of the evening as well.
but until either the next campaign or for
Something
whoever
completely different.
decides to host it, or if we ever have an inevitable vlog. Well, I definitely
Well,
had
if
fun.
anything,
and we'll see
if
you
anything,
again.
Well, if anything, well, if anything, like I would say, like epilogue for like this stuff would be just like in the text chat saying like what's going on with the characters themselves, basically like text-based stuff.
I might type up a peace out thing just to tell you where he's headed next.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with Tali.
Well, I don't need to. You all know what Johnny's doing.
I love Johnny's doing. It's sad. Actually,
Yep.
Hans really does miss Johnny. He thought he was a really great guy. He wanted to have him come with him, but he understands why he had to stay behind.
Johnny was that snarky older brother.
But
By the way, I am now removing you guys from Group 1. So don't worry
no,
about
the
that
group
anymore.
1 has been disbanded.
Hey guys, until next time, bang.